get the show on the road. What am I doing here? Do I care much about... Were the previous ones buggy? I don't think so. Some of the puzzles were a bit obtuse, but I wouldn't say that's buggy. You'd say adventure? It depends on how frustrated I want to get by missing levers, right? So hang on. Back. How? Oh, there's the back button. So, if I go into the options, I can actually see all of the individual options are here. That makes adventure versus voyage, right? It's whether or not tutorial messages show up. It's whether or not you have a reminder of the objective. It's whether or not you have, I don't know what this means, system messages that indicate the consequences of your choices and actions. And then it's also, whether or not you see contextual inventory stuff, right? So whether or not you can see where you can interact with things, or whether you have to bring up your inventory first in order to see the thing. Honestly, I'm kind of happy to have all of these on, I think, because I think these are the kinds of things that make the game smoother and more playable, rather than the kinds of things that diminish the enjoyment of the puzzles. And based off of the description for tutorial message, it's just a thing at the start of the game. Honestly, we could probably just click that off and be fine, I suspect. But like, a dialogue at the start of the game that explains controls doesn't seem that bad. I'm okay with tutorial messages from that perspective. Also, this is some very, like, Cirque du Soleil title music going on here. So I think I'm actually just going to stick with all of these as they are and feel pretty good about it. I think I am not unhappy with any of these options. Reminders of objectives maybe is not something that I want. I don't know. That's a little curious. But, like, the consequences of your choices and actions absolutely feels like a thing that I want information about. Like, I absolutely want to be told if my actions have consequences. And then, it sounds like manual inventory is how the game used to be. But overall, I think I would be happier to see those things without needing to open the inventory menu. I think I'm happy with this as it is. We might want to play without the objective reminder, just so we don't have that extra push during gameplay. But everything else I think I'm happy with. I think I'll play it like this. This seems good. Confirm. I want to keep my customized difficulty settings. Oh, look at this little guy. Is that a two-legged turtle? Or is this supposed to be a bird or something? Yeah, I'm not surprised that they are toggleable in the game. Alright. Emu. Okay, I'll believe that. What is this, Harry Potter? Who is this owl? What the hell? Alright, so now it's Star Wars. That's cool. So this is after crashing on the island of the mammoths? Is that how this works? Oh my god, they're Oompa Loompas. The canoe looks cold, everything looks cold. Oh, I see. They're mammoth emus. Yeah, absolutely. That makes as much sense as anything else. We straight up got the One Wolf Moon t-shirt. Thank you. Wow. Too few wolves in that shot, right? This is intense.
3 months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Syberia. Walker. Kate Walker. Born in New York in the United States.
Oh, the vitriol.
She had an American passport on her. She showed up at the clinic last week. She's recovering. She's fine.
Someone does
You're
not like
certain?
Kate.
Olga Efimova.
Efimova?
You have to keep her there until we arrive.
When did this become a James Bond movie?
I will do what it takes. You can count on me, Colonel.
Wow, this is just every franchise. Good morning, Kate. I see after having been unconscious for 3 months, you still have flawless eyeshadow.
Oh, my head.
Hello, Kate Walker.
What? Who are you? Where's what are you? Hello?
Hello?
My name is Kirk, Kate Walker. Kirk of the Yukol tribe. Do you remember the Yukols?
I guess I'm supposed to remember the Yukols.
Where
we
are
can
we?
can pretend I remember the Yukols.
My memory's all mixed up. There was a terrible blizzard with snow and ice, and then nothing.
We are in the clinic of Dr. Zamyatin, in the town of Valsambor.
Yeah,
How
the
did I
mouth
end up
movements don't line up with
here?
the
We Yukols
Text
migrate
at
with our
all.
snow ostriches to the sacred lands.
snow ostriches.
It's a long journey. A very special journey. 1 month ago, we found you dying on a riverbank there in the north. We took you in and our shaman cared for you. Afterwards, we continued our journey. And today, we are both here to finish getting better.
Was this translated from Siberian? Dude lost a foot. Seems reasonable. Why are you in hospital? Might be the foot. I think one happened.
What's
Seems
wrong,
reasonable.
Kate Walker?
Oh my god, we get prompts. I'm actually just sitting here waiting, and he's asking me. Okay,
You
fine.
lost a leg.
It was an accident, you know.
That's not what I
Some
put
people
down.
don't like nomads like us. But don't worry about me. Dr. Zamyatin asked a master craftsman from Valsambor to make me a new leg, and he's going to put it on me when it's ready.
Why does this dude
It will
look like
be
the kid from Up?
A brand new leg.
Why are you tied to that bed?
That was the decision of Madame Olga, Dr. Zamyatin's assistant. She says I'm too restless, and it's the only way to make sure I get better. Apparently, it's going to take a long time to make my artificial leg. And in the meantime, my
His
people
accent
are
has
without a guide
disappeared.
and are waiting for me, with the herd, so we can continue.
Didn't he have an accent like a second ago? Kirk. Back. The migration. Your leg. Okay, the migration.
Why do the Yukols make the journey?
My people live in symbiosis with the great snow ostriches, Kate Walker. Their wool protects us from the cold. Their excrement feeds our crops, and their meat feeds us. They are also our mounts and beasts of burden, so we must follow them wherever
Oh,
they
the
go.
accent is back. Good. Good for
And do
him.
they migrate because of the weather?
No, Kate Walker. They go to the sacred lands to reproduce. It is an event that only occurs a few times per century.
Yeah, this
For
feels
the
a little
Yukols,
weird, Senna.
It is rare to be able to boast of having participated in more than 3 migrations during one's lifetime.
Oh, this is a lot of close-up. Alright, Kirk of the Yukols.
The Yukols I've met didn't speak my language anywhere near as well as you. I'm very impressed.
From time to time, missionaries and merchants came through our village. I learned very quickly, Kate Walker.
The other games sound like they
It's
were written by
important
one of the
if I am
warlocks.
to guide my
Hell of a
people.
question.
I don't mean to be rude, Kirk, but aren't you a bit young for that?
The spirits do not take age into account when they choose a chief for the Yukos. And the spirits are very wise.
Are you a
They
chief
do not
for the
make
Yukon
mistakes
tribe?
when they choose the one who will guide our people on the sacred migration.
All right, well, tell me about your leg, I guess.
If you don't mind my asking, about your leg. What exactly happened to you?
Soldiers bombed the route we were taking with our caravan. For no reason. Just to frighten us and force us to turn back. I was a bit too close to the explosion. A piece of rock. That's it.
You mean the authorities did it on purpose? But why?
They think that the snow ostrich migration has no place in today's world, and that my tribe should settle down once and for all. But we will never do that, Kate Walker.
What? What is happening? Oh,
That
I'm
would
so
mean defying the
confused. What is
spirits.
happening?
And the Yukos
Why
fear
does the
spirits far
government
more
hate
than the soldiers.
Yukos?
Well,
Why?
Kirk, I'm
Why are
delighted
there
to have made your
giant
acquaintance.
snow ostriches?
I guess I have to go
What
tell
is-
the staff that I'm awake, I feel fine, and I have no intention of hanging around here.
Of course, Kate Walker. I'm sure someone will be in the yard.
There's
Maybe even
so
Madame
much
Olga.
going on here. Okay. To have Kate look in a particular direction, move the cursor to the edge of the screen. Oh, interesting. She turns her head when I do this. This is apparently just talk. Okay. Can I, like, steal stuff? What are we doing up here? I kind of hate this. Like, I just want to be able to see everything. Why do I have this, like, weird panning thing going on? Does she actually look in the direction where I pan? She does. That's fascinating. What a terrible use of technology. Do I have an inventory? I have a souvenir of Oscar. I don't know what this button does. I don't know what this button does. Oh, inventory versus journal entries. That's fine. Observe? I can do things with it?
All that I have left of dear Oscar.
No. I have a
All
basic
that I have
interaction.
left of dear
Okay,
Oscar.
great. This is a huge hassle to manipulate. That's cool. This is, in fact, someone's mechanical heart. Oscar was an automaton. Oh, fascinating. And then I just... great, love it. Perfect. Great, superb. How do I get... There we go, figured it out. Apparently, the back button is back. Right-click works, though. Alright, so we could talk to him again.
You should go for a walk in the yard, Kate Walker. That door leads right to it.
Ah, I get it. It is a joke, because my name is Kate Walker. It's probably not that joke. Looks like a puzzle to defuse. Maybe. Alright, well, I already hate this panning thing. But, that's okay.
What? Hello? Is anybody there?
I don't think anybody heard you, Kate Walker. Try using the call button that's located next to the door.
Has nobody ever heard of the difference between a first name and a last name? What is this? I guess that's the autosave. Okay, we've got the button. Oh, there's little, like highlight things on top of the interactables. That's actually nice. I appreciate that. Hello, Seta. How's it going? Because that won't get annoying. Yeah, you're right. It definitely won't get annoying. I'm not already annoyed. So does that disappear if I turn off the contextual thing? Confirm. No, that's still there. So the contextual thing must have to do specifically with inventory interactions, which means I think I want that on. I think I just want that on. That's probably fine. All right, call button. Let's go. Ah, we found a call button.
Bolted tight.
Not that tight. One of the bolts is missing. So where do we get a screwdriver?
Nothing. It doesn't work, Kirk.
I think you mean Kirk Eucol.
I think I saw some of the staff using it the other day. Take a good look at the mechanism, Kate Walker. Maybe you can find a way to get it working again.
Does this dude just not do, like, facial expressions? To have Kate... I guess I'm not allowed to read tutorial messages. That's cool.
Bolted tight.
How tight, though? Okay. Is there a screwdriver I can steal? I can push the button.
Bolted tight.
Bolted tight. No, I got it. Oh, I can turn the thing. What the heck is going on here?
This diagram shows how to turn the call button on, but I can't do anything until I can get at the
I
internal
see.
mechanism.
All right,
Search
we've learned
the
about
room.
panning.
I'm sure you'll be able to find something you can use to open it up with.
So if I turn off tutorial messages, does this guy just not show up? All right, now we can finally click on things. Choose an interaction.
That should do the trick quite nicely. Now try to use it to see if you can repair the call button.
What if I don't want it? Who are you to tell me what to do? Maybe I can use it on the door. Move an item. Wait, what is this? Oh, it showed me this thing. Okay. Clicking. I mean, I understand clicking and dragging. That's fine. This is the classic Syberia. It kind of is. All right. Got it. I understand. Thank you, tutorial. Why does this tutorial thing? Okay. Okay. Great. Great. We figured it out.
Right. Let's see if I can repair the mechanism.
If you're not sure, maybe the diagram you saw
Is it
earlier
not
might
just connecting the green wire to the other thing? I mean, I guess I could look at the dialogue. The thing. What does it say? It shows connect things. Things are just... It doesn't show anything, actually. But things should be connected. And there's no indication as to which things need to be connected to which thing. Alright, whatever, good enough. What is this? Oh, it wasn't plugged in. I see. Well, now it's plugged in. Okay, so they expected me to, like, mechanically manipulate things. Great. Can I close it now? It... Physics? Excuse me? Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. The hell was with the wires? Like, bleh. Thanks, physics. I hate it.
Finally. Right. Now I just have to find a supervisor.
Well
Supervisor.
done, Kate Walker. I'm going to have a bit of a rest now. Please try to come back and say goodbye to me before you go.
Uh-oh. We've been given an objective. Apparently the call button just opens the door. That's not what I expected. Achievement unlocked. This sure ain't Kansas. That was worth an achievement? Yeah, double click things, sure.
Wow.
Oh, that's neat. It gives me a visual of the entire room. So now I don't have to pan around as much, probably. Why does... What? I wonder what the back button is. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on, hang on. The prompt it's giving me is I should press the back button if I want to go back. I don't know what the back button is. I think right-click works. Apparently right-click is back. Just in case, if you weren't sure. There's people I can talk to, and then I can pan the screen around and see other things that I can interact with, probably. But I'm going to be doing a whole lot of panning in order to make sure I can see rooms to determine whether or not there are things that are interactable. That's fun. I can talk to... Who am I talking to? Oh, it was somebody behind the thing. It's not... I'm not trying to talk to the water fountain. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to be console friendly in a way that does not seem to be working as well as I'd like it to be. All
Someone
right.
should have a word with the maintenance department.
What? What do you think we're clicking on here?
Go hold your head under the ice water in the fountain, Nikita. That'll clear up your damn headaches.
Not his time.
Someone should have a word with the maintenance
This is
department.
an
What the hell is wrong with them? Everything, apparently. Oh, so I can click on places to walk. Oh, I can
Well,
walk
that's you
freely.
said
That's
it
good.
then. Did you speak to Madame
And
Olga
apparently
or
by
Dr.
standing next to
Mongoli?
people, I can listen in on their discussion.
Maybe they're the ones sticking the damn nails in my head while I'm asleep. Nail after nail through the nostrils. It's just like I told you.
The only thing the doctors want is for us to get better.
Who's
We'll go see the birds in the aviary
even
later.
talking here?
It helps calm you down. It's even recommended when you have nails in your head.
Fascinating. Hello? Oh, it's the laughing guy. He's there. He's behind the... That's odd. Alright, cool. This is a lot.
The light, the wind, the heat. I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Sounds like this is a sanitarium more than it is an actual hospital. Camera angles, okay. We've apparently got an elevator of some kind? I can
Let's
use the
try
knife on it?
something else. It doesn't work.
Ah. Okay, well, none of the things I have work on it. That's great. Right-click. Right-click is back, apparently. What is
The
this?
elevator to get out. Now, how am I supposed to open it?
Keyhole shaped for a tentacle monster. Yeah, that's, certainly an interesting design. Alright, well, I guess we can't do anything there.
I really tried. I tried to tell them I was a whole lot better. They just wouldn't listen.
You don't look a whole lot better. But maybe that's because you're trapped in a mental hospital.
Hello.
Boy, the people here don't look too healthy, do they?
And who might you be, miss?
Yeah. Who are we speaking to?
My name is Kate. Kate Walker.
Kate. Kate Walker. That doesn't sound too local.
Neither do you, buddy.
Yeah. So how did you get here, Kate? Kate Walker?
The Yukos brought me here.
The Yukos. They're nothing but chicken thieves. A whole bunch of scumbag morons doing nothing but infesting the streets of Valsambor.
Yeah. Now they've come here to do their dirty work.
You mean Kirk, I suppose.
For 20 years we've been in this clinic.
20 years?
Since we got back from
Jesus
Byron.
Christ.
Listen, this place has always actually been a quality establishment. I don't mind admitting. So we were pretty disappointed when we heard that Madame Olga is now letting in those degenerate scumbags from up north.
The voice
Come on,
really
Anton,
doesn't fit
come
the
on.
character.
Madame Olga knows very well what she's doing.
She must have her reasons for letting those midgets in here.
So have you really been here for 20 years?
Yeah. At first, we were kept for observation with some of our buddies after that damn mission to, Baranur.
Leon and me, we're almost the last ones still here now. We don't know what happened to the others. Gotta say, some of them were pretty bad. Worse than us. Some guys who got it pretty bad.
Fortunately, Madame Olga looks after us right. They look after us nicely here.
Yeah. She looks after us good. She's a real lady, if you want my opinion.
What is a Baranor?
Baranur? What's Baranur?
A place. It's a goddamn hellhole.
What are you talking about,
Can't.
Anton?
This is audio.
That's all I have to say about it, Kate. Kate Walker. Can't stir up the past.
All right, well, I guess we're done here.
Can you tell me where the exit is, please?
Oh,
It's
that
there.
wasn't exit the conversation. Ha 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 ha. Ah, too bad.
But you won't be able to leave until you've had a meeting with Dr. Mongo Ling in his office.
Yeah, he's the one who knows if you're cured or not.
Because exit
I'll be
is
leaving
asking
you then,
about the
gentlemen.
exit. And back is leave the conversation.
See you around, Kate. Kate Walker.
Yeah. See you around.
How can they be fluent English speakers and not understand the difference between a first name and a last name? Alright, so it sounds like we gotta go talk to Dr. Olga. And it also sounds like I don't think there's anything else we want to do here. This looks like a doctor's office. Hello, doctor. Wow, he looks like that dude from Tintin. Is it an electric chair? What is going on there?
Ah, you're finally awake, number 10.
Oh, finally someone who doesn't call me Kate Walker. I don't know that number 10 is an
It seems to me that I'm
improvement.
cured. And now I'd like to be on my way.
Given your condition, that would seem somewhat premature and perhaps even unreasonable, number 10.
Number 10?
I am not a number. My name is Kate Walker. I would appreciate it if you would call me by my name, Doctor.
There's a perfect example. That aggression boiling up within you. I'm afraid that it may be a significant traumatic after effect.
Now it's
So you're
actually a prisoner
refusing to let
reference?
me
Oh,
leave?
good, great.
Oh, no, of course not, miss. I have no intention of abusing any of the prerogatives of my position. Nonetheless, first you must submit to a series of tests that are designed to demonstrate that you have fully recovered. You understand. Please, sit down.
Wow.
On that?
Yes, yes, don't be afraid.
It's got manacles.
What the?
Don't worry about these restraints. Merely a simple formality that's part of the protocol that Dr. Olga, our supervisor, has implemented.
Yeah, the
Right. I do believe
the
that we can
audio
begin.
really doesn't fit
Now, be
super
so
well
kind as to
with
state
the
your first and last names, age, and place of birth, please.
Oh man. Okay. Oh, I can hear what she thinks about it.
I don't at all like the way this meeting is going. I'd better tell this quack as little as possible.
Answer me, please.
I guess it can't hurt to give him that information. Maybe it'll bring this farce to an end, too.
Do I need to repeat the question?
You can if you want. I'm not going to stop you. All right. Yeah, sure.
To
we'll
be
lie.
honest, Doctor, I don't remember.
That's not what the lie detector says. Fortunately,
Oh,
your
he
passport
caught
can
me
speak for
out.
you.
Wow.
Kate Walker,
Okay.
29 years of age.
So
born
that
in New
is
York
an
City,
actual relevant thing.
United States of America.
You're using a lie detector?
It's procedure. Please stop worrying and talk to me instead of your friends and family. Are you on
Instead of
good
your
terms
friends
with
and
them?
what are you talking about? Instead of your friends and family. All right. Well, if he's using a lie detector, I guess I better not be lying.
Do I need to repeat the question?
You always need to repeat the question.
If
every
I tell him
time.
that I fell out with my friends and family, this guy will see it as some kind of psychological condition. I'd better lie.
Your psychic troubles would seem to be significant indeed.
My psychic troubles. Oh, okay.
I can't do anything because of his lie detector. I should tell him the truth.
It is not rare for a
Fascinating.
long period in a comatose state to affect the vocal faculty.
No, I cut off with them. I haven't had any news from my mother for weeks. And Dan, my fiancé, left me for my best friend Olivia.
You seem to be basking in this chaos and anarchy, Miss Walker.
Basking?
Is this inclination for disorder connected to this Hans Vorarlberg and Oscar? You spoke about them at length while you were delirious.
Man. Okay. Well, we know I'm being kept here for a reason.
Answer me, please.
Vicious. Wow.
Oscar was an automaton and Hans Vorarlberg was the person who made him. We became friends, and I went with them on a long journey through Europe.
Oh, yeah,
There
okay.
you
They
have
do just say Vorarlberg. All right.
To be honest, what I'm interested in, Miss Walker, is that during your travels you were in contact with the Yukon people, the nomads who brought you here to Velzenbor. In your opinion, what should we fear from such a primitive tribe of savages who understand neither law nor border, refusing civilization and settlement?
What are you talking about? All they want is to go on their pilgrimage. What the hell is this? What is this
Doctor, that
agenda?
the Yukos live in harmony with nature, time, and space. They
I
have
like.
no
I'm
real
so.
reason to
They're,
change
they're
the way
really
they live.
pushing this, and I don't see a reason for it
Now
at
that
all.
is an example of typical American idealism. Maybe you should go back to New York right away. I'm sure your brilliant ideas will be justly appreciated there.
Okay.
I see. In a way, your silence is quite answer enough, Miss Walker.
What is going on?
So you intend to continue your journey through our country?
X.
A hazardous undertaking with neither goal nor destination. Pity for a brilliant New York attorney who seemed to have a gleaming future.
What's it to
That's
you?
not for you
buddy?
to decide, Doctor. For the rest, I think I've demonstrated throughout this interview that I present no psychological after effects from my injuries. I would therefore like you to authorize my release now.
Of course.
Hey, Inkling,
of
how's it
course.
going?
Do calm down, Miss Walker.
I'm sorry, but I'm not used to being interrogated like this.
Some years ago, I would have interrogated you in a very different manner, Miss Walker.
Oh,
I grant
that engenders confidence.
I may still feel some nostalgia for the good old traditional methods.
All right.
You're one of the very last representatives of a world that is fast disappearing, Miss Walker. A disordered world that no one will miss.
I don't
This
know what's going
key
on.
is much like you, unstructured and uncontrollable.
What
If you're
the
able to find a
balls
way
is
to use
this?
it to leave this floor, then you shall have proved that you are permanently cured.
Being
I would like to
able
get
to
my things
leave
back
is a
before I
puzzle?
You will find them there.
Achievement unlocked. One flew over the nutjob's nest. What the balls? Pass your medical visit. Okay. I mean, even with, like, knowledge of the previous games and some amount of that continuity, there's really not a lot of information. This is, like, still really weird. Oh, I see. It's a puzzle. Okay.
Turn around.
Like there's not cameras. When did I last play the previous? It's been a while. I could not tell you actually how long. Maybe 2 years, 3 years? I really don't know. It's been a long time. All right. Well, now I can press O to do what? What did it say? All these tutorial messages that pop up and then disappear immediately are not useful. And then there's the tutorial messages that pop up and never disappear, and that's also not useful.
You seem somewhat upset. Try looking at the birds in the aviary. That should calm you.
Oh, no. I played them on stream, Mr. Goodbites, so it has not been that long for me. All right, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. How do I get out? Oh my god. Why is this so... There we go. Alright, so he wants me to go see the birds in the aviary? What's stopping me from just putting the key in the slot and leaving? Presumably I can just put the key in the slot, right? Oh. Okay, okay. I have to fix the key first. I get it. I get it. I have to observe the key. The key is observable. Can I... Well, this is set up differently. Maybe I can only play with it once it's in the slot? And then it's got that thing going... Okay. Okay. Try that again. Hentai key. Is that right? Ah. Oh, it's each of these individual things. Okay, well that goes there. That goes... Is that this one? I think that's this one. Fascinating. That's here. That's here. All right, all right. I see what's going on here. This ain't that bad. I don't know where this one is. Is this one any of them? That's this one. Wait, that's the one I already messed around with. Why did it not select the next one down? It appears to have selected the same one twice in a row now. It keeps selecting the same one. Alright, whatever, buddy. That's there. That's the same one. Okay, that did it. Great.
But
What on earth's wrong, Miss Walker?
I don't understand. The key. It didn't work.
I did warn you, you know. You can't be at all well enough yet to deserve to be released already.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding. I managed to use your stupid key.
Gently, Miss Walker. Protocol clear.
Oh yeah, that's a very
I don't
violent
give a damn about
response.
your protocol. I'm cured, so let me leave and just stop it.
Impossible, Miss Walker. The rule is very clear. Only those patients who are capable of opening the door may leave this floor.
And apparently there is more to it. Okay, great. I don't like any of these options. I don't want to be in this conversation. What was she cured of? I have no idea, Inkling.
Answer me, please.
Please, Doctor. Can't we come to some arrangement? I promise I won't say anything to anybody
She
if you
was
let me leave.
unconscious and
I'm
found,
perfectly
like,
amused
freezing to
your
death
rather
somewhere,
sad attempts
and then
to
brought
bribe me,
here.
miss. If you do indeed want to leave the clinic, you must open the door.
All right. Goodbye, you smug prick. And I guess let's
There's a problem with the key. That's
investigate,
obvious.
I guess.
I need to find out where it comes from.
Open your inventory. All right, I'm on it. Let's observe the key. Move the cursor to find points of interest, like this thing.
I already know that everything works here. Let's check the key.
Is that enough? What is this thing?
These holes. It looks like something's been removed from the key.
Ah, and this is not
No
a thing
doubt
that I
about
could have
it.
done
My
earlier.
key's been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it.
Excuse me? Inventory? I want to observe it more.
No doubt about it. My
Oh,
key's
okay.
been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it.
Is there anything else I can click on, or this is just there's just the one thing now? Okay, great. Okay. Cool, I guess. What was that change of camera? I clicked this, is what the change of camera was. Everybody's talked about the aviary. Maybe we can go talk to the birds or
The
something.
light, the wind,
Yeah, I don't care
the
about you anymore.
heat.
You're not useful.
I can still feel it all. I dream of it every night.
Oh yeah, the aviary. Okay. We got clockwork birds. Fantastic. Oh, I don't know, Cryptomancer. Maybe I can open this
Impossible.
door.
That's not right. Nothing.
I don't have the right key. Too bad. What is this? Oh, it's the door. Yeah. So, I guess I have to kidnap one of the birds?
Automaton birds?
Oh, yeah. I already hate this panning. Alright, I guess we can't do anything here. But if we find a key to the aviary, we can steal a bird. Or maybe rip out its guts and stuff it into the key and make the key work that way. I don't know how to leave here. Perspective is awful. Oh, we figured it out. Wow, perspective is awful in this game. More doors for people. We know who this guy is, but he's standing in front of a door. I guess let's ask him a question.
Have you seen the maps too? Go tell the staff. That way maybe they'll believe me.
Thank you for the
And have
bit,
you seen
Senna.
any dragons too?
Well, we know mammoths are real. I don't know about the dragons, but I guess I wouldn't put it past them. Who's this guy?
So you're finally awake. Has Dr. Olga been informed?
Get your bearings. I understood that you'd be staying with us for a little while yet.
Excuse me? What is your deal, buddy? Oh, I'm standing in his way, so he can't keep moving. Funny.
Be reasonable, please, Miss Walker. I'm sure that with our treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties, and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
Okay, that's great. I guess let's go talk to Kirk. Maybe Kirk has ideas. Maybe our tutorial Yukol can tell us what to do. Basically, Senna. That sounds about right.
Kirk,
Apparently not.
can you hear me?
He's asleep. That's fine. We can't play with the button anymore. And there doesn't seem to be anything else over here. Oh, there's an outside. Neat. These doors also barred.
What's that owl doing here? What's that owl doing here?
You could send a message to the Yukels with it. Probably. What, you don't recognize Hedwig? Sure. What else is up with the UX, Mr. Gecko? Why? None of this is interactable. Why? Oh. That's actually really helpful. Thank you. All right. That's going to be a good thing to keep in mind when I can't figure out how to click on things. In the meantime, clicking is probably more useful because it lets me double click, which makes her kind of run. Yeah, and the dude is just doing loops around the room, being weird. So we need a key to the aviary? Who's got a key to the aviary? Is there anything else to click on? These dudes seem to have some amount of information for me. Maybe they know about keys.
Kate Walker. How's it going? You look kind of down.
Well, I had a problem.
The problem is unrelated to the new clothes in which I find myself.
Bet you went and flunked Dr. Mongoling's test, right? But don't go flipping out over it, Kate Walker. I can never figure out
they
how
really
I was
are,
supposed to pass those damn tests either.
I did fine in the interview, and he gave me the key to the exit. The problem is, I can't open the door. It doesn't work.
Sometimes things just aren't obvious around here. I gotta tell you, Kate Walker. Leon, who is a lot sneakier than me. A few years ago, he got through the interview okay.
Oh, why does Leon look like a Disney character?
Doctor.
Yeah, but I never got the damn door open. Same as you.
There's something really wrong with this place. That weird interview we have to go through doesn't surprise you? And all of that just to get a key that doesn't open anything?
Dr. Olga told us lots of times, Kate Walker.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In this place, talking bad about the protocol is proof you're really sick.
Ah.
Yeah, Dr. Olga knows what she's doing, and you can really trust her. When we're better, our minds will be able to understand how the key works, you see?
Wow, they've been brainwashed. That worked out pretty well for them, I guess. I got an achievement for talking to them. Become friends with 2 of the clinic's old hands. I guess we're friends now.
My new treatment is making me fall asleep on my feet.
Nope, I'm out of here. That's enough. Is there anything over here that I can pick up? Nope. So I guess all that's left is... You cry tears of joy? Why? Inkling, why? Let's go ransack the doctor's office. Maybe there's stuff in here that we can use.
Uh-huh.
The painting on the wall? I didn't even notice. DSM? Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, this is awful.
What?
This is pretty bad. What did I find? It's in Russian. I can't click. I have to click and hold and do the thing. I have to literally flip page by page. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, wait, it's the thing. It's literally the thing that he just gave me. And this is... What the hell is going on here? Is this useful? Is this even remotely useful? All of a sudden it has a different thing.
I see. According to the picture, there's a pin missing. I need to find a way to fix it. But how am I going to manage it?
Dude's still walking around and you're just in his office and he doesn't care. I cannot zoom in on those pages. But apparently I can steal the pamphlet. That's great. Is there anything else I can steal, or that's all of the stealing? That is apparently all of the stealing. Nothing else is interactable here. Well, I'm glad it tells me what is and isn't interactable. That's gonna save me a fair amount of headache. Alright, so now that I have this thing, let's take a look. Brochure. Don't have any information about the brochure.
No doubt about it. My key's been deliberately damaged. I need to find a perfect copy if I want to be able to repair it.
Is that true? There's a pin missing, apparently. Totally a portrait of Marx. Cool. And we have a knife, in case I want a knife. Alright, well, I guess we keep poking around until we find some other new interactable, right? Do we try and find a key to the aviary? What else is left?
Someone should have a word with the maintenance department.
She's very proud of her maintenance department joke.
It burns. It still burns, even after all these years.
This guy didn't really give me much value. Maybe I need to talk to the doctor?
Be reasonable, please, Miss Walker.
Okay.
I'm sure that with our treatment, in a few months you'll regain all of your faculties, and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
Maybe now that we've done story stuff, Kirk is awake and can help? I think Kirk is still asleep.
How are you, Kate Walker?
Nope, Kirk is awake.
Is
All
your
right.
departure from the clinic imminent?
I'm afraid not.
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I have to use a kind of key to open a door and finally get out of this place. It's a kind of a test, you know? A test that I passed, but the key didn't work. And when I compared it with an original, I saw it had been sabotaged. I'm getting the impression they're trying to keep us here by any means, Kirk. Whether we want to stay or not.
That's a serious accusation. Are you sure?
The proof is building up. First, there's that key which doesn't work.
I'm
And
not
that
ready
bed
to
you're
play
trapped
like
in,
weird
and your
word
missing
games.
prosthesis.
It's true that I've been very weak since I began Madame Olga's treatment. But she says that it's normal. She calls it temporary secondary effects.
Aha.
We really need to get out of here, Kirk.
Not particularly
Unfortunately,
trustworthy.
I cannot
Dr.
undertake
Olga.
the long migration of the ostriches without the mechanical leg, Kate Walker. But you, on the other hand, you can leave.
Can I?
But how?
I would like that.
Show me the model of the key you told me about.
Open the inventory. Is that this thing? That's what he wanted?
That's what I thought.
What did you think?
With this, my tribe smith should be able to repair your key. If, of course, you find a way to get it to him.
Oh, I just give it to
doubt
the
they
owl.
have a
That's
postal
easy.
service here.
Go onto the balcony. Our shaman's messenger is never very far. I use it to communicate with my people. You can give it the key. It'll take
Sure,
it to my
just
tribe's
give the key to
smith.
the owl, obviously.
Got it. Thank you so much, Kirk.
Hey, owl.
Hey there. That's it. Come on, come here.
I got a lot of things I can click on. What are the other things I can click on?
This must be Valsambur, the town Kirk told me about.
What are the other things I can click on?
Kirk's tribe's camp, I guess. Hey there. That's it. Come on, come here.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe I have to click on this thing?
It doesn't
What
work.
do you mean it doesn't work?
Let's try something else. Nothing. That's not right. Impossible. Not a chance.
Oh, I guess it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? I don't have the right thing to put there, I guess. Well, Is that not? No, that's not it. Okay. Do I need, like, owl food? Kirk! Give it a treat. Do I have a treat?
About that bird, Kirk. I must be doing something wrong. It won't come to me when I call it.
It's true that the old owl is a bit of a lunatic. Have you tried to get it to land on the balcony?
Yes.
No, but I don't see what I can use for that.
Ah, no.
Look around the yard, Kate Walker. You may find something that might interest the board.
The board.
Why not? I'll give it a
This
shot.
guy's accent just dips
Thank
in
you
and
for your
out.
help,
What a
Kirk.
guy. Bird is a bit of a lunatic, apparently. I guess that means that its mood changes with the phase of the moon. Okay, so we're still on trying to open the aviary. Harsh words for your board, Kirk. I want to go check out the aviary.
Be reasonable, please,
Oh,
Miss
please stop
Walker.
talking.
I'm sure that with our
Can I
treatment,
cancel
in a few months you'll regain
his
all of your
dialogue? I
faculties,
don't think so.
and you'll be able to leave the clinic perfectly cured.
Oh, apparently now I can click on a thing over here? No? Thought there was a thing there. Not as bad as Oscar. Oscar was fine. What do you have against Oscar? Oh, now this guy's standing here.
Yeah. Anton fell asleep in the middle of the game again.
Oh, because you're Leon. Alright, well, let's go see if Anton has a key to the aviary. What's up, buddy? It turns out Anton has a key to the aviary. How lucky! This game is not speedrun friendly at all. You gotta do all of the story things before you can accomplish any of the puzzle things. Terrible. Alright. We definitely have this key. I should probably observe it first. Anton's key.
As every day as it gets.
Really? This is an everyday key? This is as everyday as it gets? No way. This is like... Alright, whatever. The guy who stole... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that guy. I don't remember how bad his accent was or not. Alright, we're definitely stealing one of these fake birds. Where is my cursor? Hello? There it is. Nope. Where are you going? Kate! Kate Walker! Just take the bird. Hello? Hello, take the bird? There we go. Thank you. No one will ever notice that I have taken their mechanical bird. It's the perfect crime.
You just turn the key to activate it. You just turn the key to activate it.
I see. So you can never skip a dialogue in this game. That's unfortunate. It's at least entertaining for me being frustrated. All right, well, I'll take it. That's something. Where are you going, Kate? There we go. Hard to click on things in this game. Alright, now there's a bird. We gotta turn the key, because otherwise it won't think it's a real bird. Come get it, owl. Bet you love fake birds. Look at the expression on the owl's face. That owl's like... I think the owl is so far the best character we've seen. What is the owl doing to the bird? Super weird. It's a Harfang? Alright, well, I've given you something, owl. Get out of here. Owl is still unamused. What is a Harfang? Is that a kind of owl? Alright, well, now we have to wait until the bird comes back, right? So... And Kirk is dead, right? Oh, Kirk's not dead. Great. That's good news.
The owl flew away with the key, Kirk.
We didn't give it the key. We just gave it the pamphlet.
That's good news, Kate Walker. Now we only need...
Kirk. What's wrong?
He's being hypnotized.
Dr. Olga's treatment.
Kirk.
Wow.
Can you hear me?
Automated morphine injection, huh?
Come. No need to be alarmed, Miss Walker.
This is Olga, huh? Madam Olga.
You're Dr. Olga, I suppose.
We weren't expecting you to awaken for another few days, Miss Walker. This is surprising. Truly. If I had known, I would have come
Really?
by
What's
earlier
with
in
the
day
choice
to
of voice
assist you in your
actors?
return to the world of the waking.
Unlike poor Kirk here, I have no need of help. I am very well, thank you.
Fainting is a secondary effect inherent in the treatment, Miss Walker. Nothing more. In medicine, despite any discomfort, protocol must be respected.
Protocol must be respected.
Oh, you mean that horrible mechanical bed where that poor boy is waiting for a prosthesis that never comes? That's protocol? And I suppose the same is true for the absurd interrogation I had to go through.
You seem to have developed a singular paranoia since you came out of the coma. When we get the chance, I'll look into it. But for now, I'm going to ask you to please leave. I have to administer the next stage of the treatment to your young friend.
This is fascinating. No. Okay.
Did you hear me? Did you even understand anything at all that I asked you?
The intermediate prompts when you take too long to make a decision are absurd.
No reaction when you are spoken to. This mutism is undeniably pathological in nature. It's very disturbing.
It's also meaningless, right? Like, they'll say the same thing over and over.
Well, Miss Walker...
And it doesn't actually affect the conversation.
Nothing to add?
But it's so frequent.
I don't like the idea of abandoning Kirk to this witch. But if I stay out of sight, maybe I'll stay out of mind too, and it might be easier to escape.
So this is apparently a meaningful dialogue choice
that
here,
woman
right?
doesn't intimidate me. If I ask to be released, she can't stop me.
Can't she? Feels like she could try.
Did you hear me?
Hello? This is...
Did you even understand anything at all that I asked you?
This is a fascinating way of holding a syringe.
Fine, I'm leaving. I hope all this is going to help him.
Well then, I can't imagine why
I've
you might think
managed
the
to butter
opposite,
her up a bit.
Miss Walker.
Weird. God, her face!
Your young friend is
I can't
reacting to
deal with the
treatment
way
very
she
well.
stares
Everything
at things.
is fine. He's resting.
Well, goodbye, Doctor.
I'll come by and see you very soon, Miss Walker. Don't worry.
Is she even human? What is even happening? Alright, how long does it take for the bird to come back? I just have to wait here for a couple of days, right? Like, there's really nothing else I could do. Like, has the bird come back yet? Oh, the bird's back! Lucky! Repaired key to the exit. Alright, time to get out of here. Goodbye, Kirk. Tell me about this repaired key. I want to observe. Oh, yeah, now it's got a pin in it. Cool. Hang on. There was a thing.
The Yukels did a great job. The key should work now.
Alright, well, great.
Kate Walker.
Kirk.
Walker? Boy, his
How do you
accent's
feel?
really all over the place.
Not very well, I'm afraid.
This situation can't go on, Kirk. So what can I do to help you get out?
The best thing, Kate Walker, is for you to go alone. And if you really want to help me, once you are outside, go to Valsambor and try to recover my prosthesis from the craftsman. If you bring it back to me, Dr. Zamiatine will put it on, and I will be able to go back to my tribe.
Which doctor is
Can we
Zamiatine?
trust Dr. Zamiatine? I'm not so sure when I
Is
see
that
what this
Olga?
clinic is like.
The man has always been a friend to the Ukols,
Oh, that's the other
and I'm
doctor,
sure
I
he'll be
guess.
able to help you leave the hospital and find the craftsman in Valsambor.
Okay. I promise to come back as soon as I can with your prosthesis, Kirk. Until then, hang in there.
Thank you, Kate Walker. And may the spirits be with you.
Alright, try not to die. And I will be back as soon as I can, which may be anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour and a half. And protocol's a big deal, Marjana. Apparently it's as big a deal to the Ukols as it is to everybody else. Oh yeah, they should totally be middle naming her. That would be even better. Alright, I'm done. Let's get out of here. This place sucks. Ooh, hear that music? We did something right. Oh, I don't have to, like, play this weird choose which button to press minigame. I just click on the buttons and it works. That's good. It's nice. Achievement unlocked. Respect for protocol. How many achievements does this game have? Jesus. 40 achievements. And all of them are going to be similarly meaningless, I think. Alright, what are we looking at here? Alright, well, my Russian is not so good. So I don't know how this helps me, but thank you. Is Kate any better at Russian than I am? That's leave. Do we just want to leave? There's apparently other things to do here. Hopefully none of them are Olga.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Which one is Dr. Zamiatine?
I'm looking for Dr. Zamiatine.
He's in his office. You'll find it in the small corridor back there. The first door on your left.
Ah, well, thank you. You've been very helpful.
Thank you for all that information. I'll be going now.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
What is a funicular?
I'll think about it. Goodbye.
That actually sounds like maybe we need a little bit more dialogue from you. What is a funicular?
I would like to leave this clinic. Would you mind telling me where the exit is,
I mean, there was a
please?
door.
Well, usually I'd have told you to go over to the other side of the courtyard to take the funicular that goes down to Valsenborg. But it seems Dr. Efimova has shut off the entire clinic for security reasons. The funicular has been stopped until further orders.
I see.
Funicular is a kind of train for steep slopes. Okay.
Pretty
Well, as long as
gloomy
she's giving me
clinic.
information.
Could do with a bit of human warmth.
It used to be the fortress of the Dukes of Valsenborg, the ancient rampart standing against invasions from the east. The inhabitants of Valsenborg took refuge here and often escaped the besiegers through mysterious secret passages.
Well, that's delightful.
When did it become a clinic?
That was 20 years ago, thanks to Dr. Zamiatine.
Thank you for all that information.
Go
I'll
talk
be
to
going
Dr.
now.
Zamiatine, I guess.
Maybe you should head on back to your room and wait until they say the funicular is fixed and back in service.
I'll think about it. Goodbye.
Who's this dude? Some random orderly? Can we chat?
If it's for a regular checkup, the doctor's offices are behind the reception area.
Regular checkup. That's definitely what it's for. Well, this is a big room. There's a lot of room in this room. More than I expected.
At this time of day, Dr. Zamiatine should be available.
Ah, everybody is giving me useful information. Great. I have no idea what the desk clerk is made of, let alone what her tongue is made of. This is Dr. Efimova. This is the wrong door. I have made a mistake.
Dr. Olga? Nobody. Maybe not such a bad thing.
That implies that I could just go into her office if I wanted. We want to talk to Dr. Zamiatine before we do anything, though. Are none of you Dr. Zamiatine? Apparently the door was just open and I could walk in. That's nice.
Hello, Miss Walker. How very delightful to see you up and about.
Oh, he's got
Even
a
if I
kindly
really
face
have
for
to
a
admit
dwarf.
that I'm a bit surprised. Our dear Dr. Olga painted a far darker picture of your current state of health.
Why does every doctor have this skeleton in their room? This is ridiculous.
I don't want to say anything bad about someone you seem to appreciate, Dr. Zamiatine, but quite frankly, Dr. Efimova worries me.
Ah, and why is that?
She and her associate, Dr. Mangling, put me through a real interrogation. They're also keeping Kirk, the young Yukil, prisoner, attached to his bed. Not to mention the psychological grip she seems to have on everybody here.
Listen to me, Miss Walker. I know that waking up after a prolonged period in a coma is difficult. In such a context, anxiety attacks are very normal. But please, do not project it onto Dr. Olga. I'm not getting any younger, you know, and running this clinic is a very heavy burden.
I see.
The last few years, Olga has shown she is capable of assisting me. I have every faith in her.
And has she taken over your medications as well,
The subject
Doctor?
is closed, Miss Walker. Please tell me about that pendant you have around your neck. I must admit I noticed it as soon as you walked in.
This voice is, there was once an Oscar. That's
Miss
a
Walker,
very interesting
is everything
way
all
of
right?
phrasing it. Let's go middle of the road on this one. I don't think I want to give him information.
a
Because
souvenir.
he's in Olga's pocket.
Of a good memory or a bad one?
Both at once, really.
Of course, just like with all memories, right? At any rate, what's currently important for you is to avoid being too haunted.
Too haunted?
Dr. Zamiatine, I
Fascinating
promised
phrasing.
Kirk I'd go to the craftsman in Valsambur and bring back his mechanical prosthesis. The poor boy has been waiting for it for ages, so I'd like to try to speed up the process. Would you tell me how to get there?
Now there's a truly noble initiative, Miss Walker. I asked my clockmaker friend Simon Steiner to manufacture the young Yukol's mechanical prosthetic leg. He's a capable craftsman and ingenious. You'll find him in his
nice.
workshop, near the Valsambur port. I imagine he must almost be finished with his work by now. He makes amazing things. You'll see.
Okay, that's
Can you
great.
authorize my release so that I can see Dr. Steiner? Unfortunately, I've been told that the clinic is in lockdown.
You will have to ask Dr. Olga, Miss
Oh
Walker.
my god.
She signed the current order
Again
to
with
lock
the
our
Olga.
establishment down. She's in charge of giving out the passes.
Alright, so what you're saying is I need to invade her office and forge a pass or just turn off lockdown.
This book should answer any of the questions you may have about our Yukol's friends. Farewell and bon voyage, Miss Walker.
Oh, thanks. It's a book. Racism. That's a hell of a question.
I get the impression that the Yukols aren't much liked around here.
Indeed. It would seem that most of the inhabitants of Valsambur are now quite hostile towards them. This wasn't the case a while back, you know. When I was young, the migration of the snow ostriches was an event widely welcomed with open arms in Valsambur.
Why the change in attitude?
Our region was actually somewhat devastated 20 years ago. Dramatic events changed the way people viewed the world. The people turned inward on themselves. They are less welcoming. And the fact that the Yukols have been stuck here, next to Lake Valsambur for several weeks, hasn't helped.
Several weeks. Yeah, that's definitely a long enough time to cause deep-seated racism.
Why did the Yukols ask you to heal Kirk?
On each of their migrations, the Yukol shamans and I have exchanged medical knowledge. Their trance therapy and materia medica have provided astounding
Materia
results for my
medica.
patients affected by psychological afflictions. In exchange, I do what I can to take care of those injured that they can't heal using their traditional medicine. Like that poor boy who lost his leg.
Okay, keep giving me
How many
information.
ostrich
Like this.
migrations have you seen?
This is the third one. I'm lucky to have seen so many of them. It's a rare spectacle. Believe me, the great herd of ostriches accompanied by the Yukols, doomed to blindly follow their animals wherever they happen to roam. And they don't care about countries, wars, and borders.
You seem to like the Yukols, Dr. Zamiatine.
They are a fascinating people, you know, and such astonishing medicine infused with shamanism. Without which, no doubt, you would have never arrived in this clinic alive, Miss Walker.
It's really necessary for me to ask Olga's permission to leave? You're the director of this
I'm
clinic,
on board
after
with the
all.
Yukols.
Olga is my right-hand woman. I can't keep her uninvolved in current matters, Miss Walker. She is also currently your doctor. You should really talk with her about it. She isn't as evil as you seem to believe. You'll find her in her office, most
What
probably.
if she is as evil as I seem to believe, though? Documents. Okay. Oh yeah, the documents that I got from the doctor. Documents. Anthology on the Yukols. I've got a read button. Great. There is text here. Ah, I can read it. That's great. Extracts from Yukol culture across the ages by Bronislaw Mouse. Mammoth butchered by Yukols, according to Yukol tales recorded by Bronislaw Mouse. Excuse me. But if I press the button, I can read it? Mm-hmm. Great. Yukols, a name that systematically makes my usually torpid students goggle. Never before had they caught wind of the existence of this fascinating people. A people strong, fiercely independent, and kind. So why does the gentle fragrance of mystery float around this 1,000-year-old culture? And how to pierce the veil? The work you hold in your hands is the ultimate reference on the subject. I can attest without hesitation that reading it led directly to my study, which lasted years of this culture, as part of the same research the author and I conducted. Paleontology. Paleontology, huh? Okay. Yet what greater compliment for an academic work than to have incited in a colleague the desire to explore a new field of research, than to have transmitted this new and long-lasting passion to successive generations of students. Cornelius Pons. That's not Bronislaw Mouse. Members of the Yukol tribes. Neat. Precisely dating the emergence of the Yukol tribe is an arduous, if not impossible, task. Numerous traces and ruins scattered between the northern Urals and the French Alps. Aren't the Urals a people? Yeah, I don't know why paleontology, when they are a very much alive people. But, okay. The Urals are a mountain range? Oh, okay. Great. Between the northern Urals and the French Alps, nonetheless, attest to an existence that goes back at least as far as the dawn of history. I mean, I guess if they've got that much history, then, you know, their ancestors may be a part of paleontology, but aren't they, like, alive? Can't you... Alright, whatever. It's not gonna worry about it. To this unusual longevity can be added another remarkable fact. The character of the Yukol customs and traditions, unchanged after millennia. The rare preservation of a tribe's way of life is principally explained by discretion, as the Yukols are almost unknown among us. Paleoanthropology. Oh, this is a lot to read. Do I care? How much is there? Some cool pictures. I don't think I care. Feel free to let me know if I care. But for now, I'm gonna say I don't. Wasn't there a thing to click on here? There was a thing to click on here while I was over here. Did it disappear? There was definitely a thing here. What the hell? Okay, I guess we're not clicking on things. That's fine, no worries, no big deal. Wait, there's something on the... There's absolutely something on the table here. Give me the thing. No? No taking the things? Can't take any of the things? Can't go this way? Can't go this way. Got it. Alright, well, I guess let's go ransack Olga's office. Oh, look, the door's open now. How lucky.
The American is awake. You must hurry, Colonel.
How is she doing?
Fine, apparently. She is docile for the moment. This may not last too much longer, I'm afraid.
I get to listen in on her Zoom call.
And what about the tribe of nomads?
Just like the past 2 years, Lake Valsambor hasn't frozen over, so the herd can't cross the ice. They're stuck here. And also, their young guide is still in our control. If everything goes as planned, soon the Yukols will have no choice but to go back home. Especially as I have a plan to speed things up.
Fine.
Man, if she talks like that all the time...
There's also the American detective, Colonel.
How could Dr. Zamiatine have not realized?
Let him meet with Miss Walker if that's what he wants to do. No point alarming him just yet. But when all is said and done, we're the ones who are handling the young woman's case. No American is going to come here and tell us what to do.
The music is dramatic and also drowning out the voices. We should do something about that. Oh no, she's gonna see me! She's not gonna see me. She's just disappeared. Where has she gone? What is sound balance? A real question.
What? Where did she go?
It's a mystery. Hang on, I have to fix the music, apparently. I'm just gonna lower the music a little bit. I think that's probably fine. Where did she go? Is it this thing? It's literally like a curtain. You surprised? What is this? Why is it so shiny? Ooh, we got puzzles. Oh, it's supposed to make a... It's supposed to make an octopus. Hello? It can't be a toggle? I gotta drag the thing the whole time? Alright, whatever, buddy. Yeah, obviously. So shiny! What is going on here? Blue, green, red, red, green? It's all run by Hydra. Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but... that looks like green, blue, blue, red, red. Green... Is that what I wanted? I don't think this is what I wanted. Hang on. I took a picture for exactly this reason. Oh, I had it backwards. Oh my god, please. Alright, we should probably click on the computer before we leave, though. Kate Walker. I've received confirmation that the American is a subversive. She is a hysteric by nature, and has got it into her head to accompany an old lunatic to some imaginary island. On the way, she has caused a great deal of nuisance for the authorities. Oh, so we're not on the Mammoth Island. We just know that it exists because we saw it at the end of Syberia 2, and then... fell unconscious? Unclear. I don't remember exactly how that worked. And above all, has associated herself with those freeloading Yukols. It would also seem that Uncle Sam considers her to be of some importance. Am I? Try to get there and the boat hit something. Oh, maybe. Okay. This is a good occasion to get rid of her when I get to Valsambor. My men will arrest her and deliver her to her country's authorities. Until then, take good care of her. Oh, good. I can look at the other emails. That's nice. Colonel, I've received the report of the commission concerning the clinic management, and with all due respect to our comrade commissars, I believe that putting Zamiatine to one side on my behalf would be an error. He almost never leaves his office anymore, of course, and he delegates all responsibility to me, but his signature is the one appearing at the bottom of every document, even the ones concerning my experiments. I therefore feel that it would be better to let him remain behind his desk. He makes the perfect straw man. Is it a bad idea that I'm now showing all of her emails as red? Like, I feel like somebody's going to figure this out. Dr. Efimova, my name is Nick Canton, and without bragging, I am acknowledged as the best private detective on the east coast of the USA. I'm contacting you following a telephone conversation you had with my client, the law firm Marson and Lorment. Is that the law firm that employed Kate before? As agreed, I'll be arriving the next few days to honor the terms of the contract you agreed to with the firm concerning the extradition of Kate Walker. One point still bothers me, though. Is it true that Miss Walker has to be arrested by some sort of local militia? During the day, I'd like to have a video conference with you to clarify this point and go over after the last few practical details concerning my arrival. Regards, Nick Canton, the finest private investigator on the East Coast. In quotes. Can I mark them as unread still? Psychiatric report on patient number 10. From... Is she emailing herself? This is from Olga. This is also from Olga. What? Oh, this is sent mail. Apparently sent mail shows up in the same box for some reason. There is more urgent business. Come see me later in the boiler room. We have to take care of those damn nomads. Today, Helmut Mangolin. Oh, the one downstairs. In accordance with your recommendations, I subjected patient number 10 to the standard psychiatric interview. Even though at first glance she seemed convincing, the patient nevertheless demonstrated all the symptoms typical of the propensity for anarchy so common in her misguided homeland. It turns out being American is a psychiatric condition. Worse, it turns out she subscribes completely to the cause of the Yukon nomads, and it is obvious that she intends to continue agitating in our beloved region. I therefore recommend an emergency protocol restricting her movements and interaction with other patients who might be encouraged to agitate for the young nomad. I will have the mechanical bed calibrated for the patient with this in mind, in preparation for your response.
Hello, Miss Efimova. I'm here to see you too. Kate Walker. It really is you. What a coincidence. I've been looking for you for weeks.
Excuse me?
Mr. Canton, I presume?
I was not expecting to accidentally open a Zoom call.
My reputation precedes me. Miss Efimova must have told you I was coming.
No, I just now learned of your existence, Mr. Canton. A while ago, my employer in New York informed me that he was going to stick a detective on my back.
I don't like to boast, but I'm the best detective on the East Coast.
I think you do like to boast, Mr. Canton, actually.
Never a problem with me. I've been asked to bring
Never
you back
a
home safe and
problem
sound,
with
Miss
me.
Walker.
I think he does like to boast, actually.
I should be in Valsambor in a few hours.
Well, I'm blocking the... Hang on, we should fix that. I don't need a Prince Charming.
I have no need of a knight in shining armor holding my hand, Mr. Canton.
Look, Miss Walker, I'm just doing my job.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid you've made the trip for nothing.
Yes. I mean, I'm not so sure. The Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
Okay, are you going to arrest me?
The feds are looking for me? But what's the charge? I've done nothing wrong.
Embezzlement! Apparently you took off with a contract for the sale of the Clockwork Toy Factory in Vorarlberg.
Did I?
And you took advantage of the seller's senility. You're even suspected of being responsible for the death of one of them, a Mr. Hans Vorarlberg, the last heir authorized to sign contracts with the company you represented. That's not negligible. You know, Miss Walker.
This is completely ridiculous. And as far as
All
I
right,
know,
sure,
you aren't
whatever.
authorized to represent the Justice Department in this country. You're just a detective.
This
So
is
you'll
the
have to put up with
pointing.
it, Mr.
Why?
Captain. I'm not going back to New York with you. So leave me alone.
Wait, Miss Walker. Please be reasonable.
Reasonable?
Goodbye, Mr. Canton.
Why would I be reasonable with you? What incentive do I have to be quote-unquote reasonable? Oh, I'm sure it looks ridiculous on the webcam. Absolutely. All right. Well, we opened the hidden passageway, so I guess let's... Oh, she's got a DSM too. Good. That's how you know they're a real psychologist. They have a DSM around. What does this button do? Oh, it's another elevator. Well, I guess we're just following Olga down her secret elevator. That seems like a good way to do things, probably. Alright, what have we found here? A literal catacombs. Huh?
Charming.
I guess we get to look at skeletons.
Hurry up.
Why do you have a secret door in here, Olga Efimova?
Yes, Dr. Elfimova. I'm doing whatever I can. Get this damn tap open in the end, you'll see.
She's probably stronger than you, dude. Why not let her do it?
That's it.
Oh, that's true. They did talk about the secret passages, huh?
Well, that should convince the Yukon scum to strike camp and go back where she came from. Come on, Helmet. Let's not hang about here.
Yes,
Helmet?
of course, Dr. Efimov.
Helmet. I see. We're poisoning the lake. Great. Right, Senna? It's pretty thin. Well, can I fix it? Now that we've just poured what is presumably crude oil into the lake? Oh, there's a thing. Empty gas can. Thanks. That'll probably come in useful. What else is out here? Nothing neat over here. Okay. Apparently I can't interact with the, It's the best private detective on the East Coast. Yeah.
Hydrochloric acid.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, let's put some in a gas can, I guess? Oh, I have the brochure back. How lucky. Hydrochloric acid? And I'm just putting that in a run-of-the-mill gas can? That doesn't seem safe. Siberian alloys are very strong. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I can interact with it. Alright.
This thing is stuck.
I guess I'm not as strong as Dr. Helmet what was his name? Mangarini or something? Mangoring? Maneuvering? Helmet maneuvering? Ah! I can pour hydrochloric acid on it. Apparently keeping the hydrochloric acid in the drum is fine. But hydrochloric acid definitely usable to break chains. Also the gas can. No problem. You see, it's only acidic when it's not contained. That's part of, how the chemical properties. Why is this a good idea? You know what happened last time you got in a boat, Kate. Might actually be plausible for the jerry can. Really? Uh-oh. We found some rapids. Whee! It'd probably hold its integrity from one end of the room to the other. That's fair. Wow. This is, we just exited Splash Mountain. The leap in the boat, yeah. This is pretty good. Oh, we get to play with emus now. Mangling. Ah, mangling. Okay, there's no R in it. What's up, Yukles? Alright, now we gotta tell them that, the place is about to be poisoned. Hello? 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 Hi. Greetings. I guess let's interact with you guys?
Miss Catwalk, help please!
Miss Catewalk.
Quickly, or all ostrich is lost.
Miss Catwalk, pew pew, peek laka laka.
What the balls did you just say to me?
Glue glue, quick quick.
Is that supposed to be Yukol speak, or are you deliberately speaking gibberish?
Miss Catwalk, pew pew, peek laka laka.
Pew pew beak laka laka. Where are they going? What is...
Help, please, Miss Catwalk.
How help you? How help you?
Miss Catwalk must do something. Quick!
I mean, I get that they've dumped oil into the lake, so that's probably not helping. You like snostriches? It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Miss Catwalk, pew pew, beek laka laka.
Oh, that's the beak laka laka guy. What's going on? Oh, he got oil in his hair. That seems bad.
The Yukles are going to be overwhelmed here soon. I have to help them, quickly.
Oh my god. What are these? These guys look like, oh my god, what was that weird animal thing from the Black Cauldron? The Wigglebutts. What did he call himself? What's the name of that dude? There's like the weird animal guy from the Black Cauldron that steals the protagonist's apple. Alright, I don't know. Gurgi, yes! Absolutely. These are just bigger Gurgis. That's great. Okay. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? How can I help you? All you're doing is running around. Alright, I want to help you as much as you want help from me.
Enganimuk. Tuk tuk. Bikolet.
Alright, that kind of sounds like it might be a
Miss
language.
Catwalk. Senvenu tuk 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 tuk. Meninir buruf.
That's not helpful.
I wanted to warn you. Your ostriches mustn't drink the river water. It's important. They can get really sick.
And
Buruth still find way to keep some.
Oh,
But
now
snow
he knows
ostriches
English.
always
Lucky.
want and need much water. Or they get very sick too.
Try to hold them back as long as possible. There must be a way to filter the river water.
Unganimuk. But Miss Catwalk, go quickly.
Miss Kate Walker.
Oh, finally, we can have somebody who knows how to put the final syllable in my name.
You remember me, Miss Kate Walker. Me, ayahuasca. Great Yukul shaman. Me go there and find you somewhere there in the world of the spirits.
So you're the one I owe my life to, Madame Ayahuasca. It's you who cared for me before taking me to the doctors in the Valsambor clinic. I don't know how I can ever thank you.
Tuk tuk tuger. Miss Kate Walker go clean river water right up there. Since she traveled long time in magic world, spirits now her friends. They will show
I see.
her the right
If you
path.
come back from a coma, you have magic powers.
Very well.
That makes
if
sense.
you say that the spirits are going to give me a hand, I'll try to do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of tuk-tuk happening, and I'm not sure I'm here for it. Really, though, what do you want from me? Alright, I guess we're leaving, because I can't handle talking to these idiots.
Ladies and gentlemen of the spirit world, if you want to show me the way, now's the time.
What is the way, spirit world? I mean, I kind of like the idea that the interaction points are the spirit world showing me the way to go. That's kind of amusing.
Just had to ask, I guess.
Or keep walking in literally the only direction possible. What is this thing?
This gauge is obviously for measuring the water flow from the dam.
Oh, obviously. Tell me more.
This gauge is obviously
Or
for
don't.
measuring the water flow from the dam.
That didn't work. What am I trying to do? Danger, danger, up, up? Is that more water? We don't want more water. We want less water. Wait, do we want more water? I don't know if we want more water or not. Maybe we just want to get into the green? Okay, that appears to have worked. Ah, because there's garbage on top. And garbage at the bottom. But the middle is still clear? Oh, because oil on top of the water. Yeah, sure. Alright, great. Achievement unlocked. No time to lose. You fled the clinic and saved the tribe from great peril. Oh, I did it. I saved the tribe. I'm happy to have saved the tribe. Boy, this camera angle is something. Alright, I saved you. You're saved now.
Misket well perform miracles. Mwak?
Mwak? What about these guys? They are really cute. The puzzles are rather easy so far. There was like the thing with the armor and the rotating gems. That was like a Da Vinci-esque puzzle. But everything else has been pretty straightforward.
First guide not come back here. Now all water poisoned. Not good signs.
Not good signs indeed. Alright, where's the one that actually speaks English? Can she tell me what's going on? Now the snow ostriches can drink water, which they have to do all of the time. If they're ever not drinking water, they immediately become sick.
Who would do that to the Yukos?
Everybody? Everybody hates you. Are you not aware of this?
First guide not come back here.
Yeah.
Now all water poisoned.
All right, let's go
Not
talk to
good
what's her
signs.
face.
Bairla Misketwalk. Thanks you and spirits. Ostriches saved.
Yes, I
Be
have
careful
tamed
all the
the
same,
ostriches.
Mr. Barut. The dam filtering the water may not hold very long.
Zah! Yukos leave here fast to make sure Ostrich is safe. But not possible without Kirk. Him our guide.
I just came from the clinic. Kirk and I shared a room.
They are snow ostriches. It's true.
How going, Kirk?
He's doing fine, though. I mean, for the moment. But he's stuck up there without the prosthesis, you see.
No, Kirk. Yukos cannot leave here. So ostriches want continued journey without Yukos. Can't keep ostriches here very long. Ostriches cross Lake Valsambor alone. And then eaten by lake spirits. Tuk.
Tuk. The ostriches crossing a lake, so that has to be a part of the migration?
Then eaten
Tuk
by
tuk.
lake spirits, huh?
Baranur, on other side of lake, is path of sacred plains. Ostriches lay eggs in hot sand on sacred plains. But lake, not anymore frozen, so not be able cross.
Oh,
Listen,
and
Mr.
then they'll get
Barut,
eaten by lake
do your
spirits,
best
of
to calm
course.
your ostriches while I go to Valsambor. I promised Kirk to go get his prosthesis and bring it back to him.
Bartla Tuk. Miss Ketwalk, you friend of Yukol's.
I'm going to speak with the shaman now.
I cannot handle their
Ayahuasca
language.
will be
I
very
absolutely
happy.
cannot handle this.
See Miss Ketwalk. She go with
Active
you and
hatred of
around you a lot
biology.
in world of spirits, so they free you. You not die because of her.
Yeah, I understand. I'm trying. I am doing my best to get out of here as soon as possible, buddy. Don't you worry. Oh my god, Inkling. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What the hell is happening here? We have pots and pumpkins. Gourds and gourds. Apparently is what we have. Also, people? Who are these idiots? Are they buying the gourds? Or are they buying the other gourds? What's up, Heartless Shroom? It's certainly been a journey so far.
What a strange sculpture. Looks like a kind of octopus or squid.
Does it? Is it the same thing as the is it the icon of the clinic? Maybe if I take it back to the clinic, they'll let me trade it for the Yukol. Alright.
Hello.
Ha ha! Kunuk Mak? Miss Catawalk. Like collect souvenirs?
Well, you can say
Well,
souvenirs,
that
and you
sculpture,
can't say walker? God.
Ha ha! Kilak. That great spirit, very bad, Miss Catwalk. Evil monster of water in Great Lake.
Oh, I see. It's a representation of a local legend.
Local legend? It's just a
Not
big
legend,
squid.
Miss Catwalk. Kilak, very great, very bad. Live at
And will
bottom
eat
of
all
lake.
your snostriches.
If the monster really existed, wouldn't he have attacked your ostriches when you tried to cross the lake to continue your journey?
That's why the lake has to be frozen.
Yukol's always cross in day. Kilak not like day and light. Always when lake frozen. Kilak not be able to cross ice to eat ostriches then. But now, lake still not frozen. Ostrich is impatient. Not good, not good.
Keelok is a weird pronunciation of Cthulhu. You're right. Thanks for the key?
One of you repaired a key to help me escape the clinic. Was it you?
No. Smith, over there.
Oh, Smith. Okay. Thanks.
So, how's business?
Tuk tuk. No
I
more
got
flying
time to make
tourists
small
here.
small
No
talk
more
with
like
people.
Yukol's in Valsambor. Not good for business.
Why don't they like you here?
Yukol's stuck staying too long in Valsambor. Not good. Must leave fast.
The illithid worshipping doctors. That's fair. That's fair.
Kirk being gone so long really has you worried, doesn't it?
Kurk, sacred guide. No guide, so not great journey. Miss Getwalt comes with news about Kirk.
His treatment is weakening him, but he was fine when I left.
Ah, Kirk come back very fast. Or not good good.
Goodbye,
Not good
and thank
good
you for all
at
the
all.
information.
Took.
Okay, Miss Getwalt. Bye-bye.
It's interesting how they decide that actually their English is fine, except for very specific words where their English is definitely not fine. All right, what's up with
Hello,
random
little lady.
people? Hello, little lady. Oh, never talking to you again. Oh, I wanted to go talk to the.
like Yukol's now.
I wanted to go talk to the Smith. Wait, what's up here?
Sinister.
Let's go in there. Oh, it's Hedwig.
Ha! Miss Kate Walker. You have good news?
Nope, all news is bad.
To be honest, nothing great. Kirk, your young guide, is in the
Yes,
hands of
Took
Olga
is like
Efimova.
Toot.
That woman has the director of the clinic, Dr. Zamiatine, under her thumb. She also seems to be in tight with a shady soldier. These people hate you, Ayahuasca. They can't stand your way of life. They're the ones who poisoned your ostrich's water. I think they're also holding up Kirk's prosthesis to keep him in the clinic and stop you from continuing your migration.
People not like Yukos now. Yukos out of date. Tuk. If Yukos without guide, not
Sniff?
able continue great voyage. Return to north and never leave again. And then ostriches die.
That would be bad. Look how sad
But
the
hold on.
owl
We're
is
not at
about
that stage
ostriches
yet.
dying.
I promised Kirk I'd go to Valsambor to bring back his mechanical leg.
Tuk. Magic leg not only problem for Yukos.
What other problem?
What's the other problem?
Ayahuasca sees bad spirits everywhere on long road for Yukos.
Uh-huh.
Now, many very, very bad spirits on lake, and also after. Baranor. Baranor, very dangerous. Bad luck everywhere. Ayahuasca very, very scared.
There may be another way to cross
Wow.
the lake instead of waiting for it to freeze. I'll find out when I visit Valsambor.
Why is the owl more emotive than any
Why
of the
Miss
humans
Kate
in this
Walker
game?
decide to do all this for us?
I am definitely having a conversation with the owl. The Yukol is the owl's puppet. The owl is the actual shaman.
Miss Kate Walker lost tongue.
Why is that so much louder than the rest of the dialogue? That's so weird. What do I say here?
Miss Kate Walker.
I really don't need you prompting me. I wish I could turn off just the prompts. Sure.
You're treated like pariahs.
Sympathy, I guess.
I'm disgusted by how everybody sees you here.
Miss Kate Walker and Yukos are friends.
The Took
So
thing was in the
Miss
other
Kate
games
Walker
too, huh?
Decide accompany
that's a
Yukos
lot.
on
That's a
great
lot to
journey.
deal with.
We'll see. First, I have to go to Valsambor. But like you, I seem to be a prisoner in this camp.
Yukos not have right to go to Valsambor now. Miss Kate Walker like them. Now she must find pass so that she able to leave here.
Who do I get? Do I need to get a pass from Olga? Or forge one? The owl has separated itself. Alright, tell me about passes.
Where can I find a pass so I can leave the camp?
Before, Yukos could make use of pass machine in cabin at camp exit. But authorities decide break it in small pieces, so now we cannot use.
There's
Miss
just a
Kate
pass
Walker
machine?
should ask client tourists in Valsambor.
Don't you have a smith? Can't your smith repair the machine? I have not seen the demo for the 4th game. I didn't even know they were making a 4th game.
Strange the lake taking so long to freeze. This must be a consequence of global warming.
Or they poured
Bad
antifreeze
spirits at
into the
bottom
lake.
of lake make water very hot. Really nasty bad spirits everywhere now.
Why are you laughing about that? That doesn't seem like a laughing matter.
I was told about everything your tribe did for me when you found me. Thank you so much.
Miss Kate Walker cured. That's what counts. Job of ayahuasca.
I'm going to try to find the pass that you told me about.
The tonal
Miss Kate
whiplash in
Walker,
this game.
Go quickly.
Alright, yeah, the owl has told me to go quickly. Well, as you say.
What a funny smell. A hide. Must be for making clothing.
I'll believe that. Can I take the owl with me? The owl seems to have a better idea what's going on than anybody else.
Ayahuasca's owl. It looks as stubborn as ever.
Ayahuasca's owl. No, this is ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is the name of the owl. Who's talking? also where? What is going on here? What? How do you even know what Took means? Is that this? Are they fighting each other? Apparently he asked for it. Wow. Dude looks like a big Yukol. I just want to talk to the smith.
This forge is magnificent.
Oh, that was a video. I just want to talk to the guy. Can we not talk to the guy? Is that not allowed? Talk to the guy.
Before Yukols could always use stamping cabin. Then hey, visit town.
Uh-huh.
Yukols wait for Guide Kirk.
Alright, well, that's not going anywhere. Cool, let's get out of here. How do I get out of here? This looks like it's out. Apparently. Oh. This is a different kind of out than I was expecting. Although I guess it's a good shot of Kate bent over. Is that what I wanted? Look, it's stuff. Candles. Cool, I stole their candles.
What a pretty pattern. If only I had the time to take a little nap.
What is going on here? Why am I here? What a pretty pattern.
What a pretty pattern.
And then there's the panning. Okay, so it seems like so far, being able to pan around the scene hasn't really mattered too much. Candles dressed up as dynamite? Yeah, kinda. It's candles. They're just belted to each other for
Yukol
some
candles, made with homemade wax.
reason. Homemade wax? Well, I hope these candles are relevant. I'm kind of lucky that I found them.
I can go inside this yurt.
Oh. Is that a yurt? From Yukol ears.
The Yukol craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
It's interesting how, sometimes Kate sounds really amused by some of her observations. What is going on over here?
Sir, excuse me.
I guess he's not interested in buying that thing that he just picked up.
Hello, miss. You're not actually from here. I can hear it. What on earth is a young American doing in our beautiful land? Business? Or perhaps tourism?
And where is your accent from, sir?
I see. In any event, you must try and visit our town. You know, Valsambor is very charming this season. And may I suggest you drop by my tavern? It's the best restaurant in town.
The ostrich that has to carry the anvil. The ostrich doesn't care. Ostrich is huge. Buy his
I'd
pass.
love to do a little sightseeing, but for that, you'd have to be really sweet and give me your pass for Valsambor. How much do you want for it?
Take it easy, miss. If I didn't have a pass, I couldn't even get home. However,
look at it.
I may just have the answer to your problem.
All right, tell me more.
This is my wife's pass. She's not well, so she couldn't come with me. The document is perfectly valid, except she forgot to get it stamped at the town hall.
Oh, we gotta get a stamp.
That's a problem?
I'm afraid so. Without the stamp, the document is worthless.
Ah,
Not
that's
that
what the
long
candles
ago,
are
you
for.
just needed to get it officially stamped at the police checkpoint, over there at the camp gate. But there hasn't been anybody there since the town decided to come down hard on the Yukols.
Glory to our
So this
Stokska.
pass is useless?
Not necessarily. You need to add a stamp that looks like the official Valsambor seal. The police aren't that sharp-sighted around here, I have to admit. Anyway, I didn't say a word. Good luck, miss. And don't forget to drop by my tavern when you're in Valsambor.
Georgie runs best tavern. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
Keep moving.
Hello, officer. Okay, so we need a way to figure out how how to stamp a thing on the thing.
Kilo artichoke. So give me 50 grams walnuts. Cheap, cheap, cheap. A good deal, not cheap.
You nomads, you really do have a good nose for business. All right, then, please give 2 kilos, young man. But, oh gracious me! My wallet! Someone has stolen my wallet! Hey, you! Give it back this instant! The townspeople are right. You yokels, ever since you got stuck here, you've been showing what you're really like. A bunch of chicken thieves, that's all you are.
Chicken thieves? Who even has chickens around here?
What's going on?
What's going on is that people are right to think what they think when they see this. Those damn yokels have it in their blood. This little peepsqueak here stole my wallet.
Don't be upset, honey. I have your wallet. I'm your wife, remember?
I'm your wife, remember? What?
Well, anyway, that guy don't feel well. Let's get the hell out of here before you bankrupt. He can keep his artichokes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, where the hell am I going? This is such a mess. I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know where I can go. Apparently there was like a police station?
The
Is
Yukel
this...
craftsmen must make these statuettes by the
Statuettes.
dozen.
Where's the thing that gives passes? How do I get this pass stamped? We gotta apply... We gotta apply wax to the thing. Something that looks like a stamp, I guess? I don't know how to get out of this room. Maybe we can leave this way. This is how I came in here, right? No going back this way. Oh, okay. Texan Valsamborian instead of Minnesotan one. Alright, maybe I can go out the other way? Maybe there's a way out here? I'm just gonna click on things until something happens.
Not at all like New York markets.
Did I not click on the thing? What is going on?
Things went better with the Yugels before, that's for sure.
What does that even mean? Maybe I can leave this way. Ah, yes. Okay, good. We found it. Yeah, all the accents are pretty silly.
Stop! You may not pass.
May I ask why not?
Miss, as the inopportune loitering of the Yukel nomads in town was proving to be disturbing the tranquility of the inhabitants...
Oh, he's got the same octopus thing on his
access
head.
to Valsambor to henceforth be restricted to those presenting a duly stamped pass, which confers the authorization to access said town.
Oh, okay.
Sir, I really don't think I represent a danger for Valsambor. Plus, I'm not a Yukel.
My dear young lady, your physiognomy is not sufficient. Only presentation of said municipal pass shall be acceptable.
Listen, I really need to get into town.
Without a pass, you shall not pass.
Okay.
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
How do I stamp the pass is the real question. We have the candles, so we need to... what? Oh, I'm not talking to him.
Do I really need a pass?
Indispensable. So cease arguing and keep moving.
I don't think I clicked on him. I really don't. But okay. Here. Door. No. Stop changing the angle and let me get in the door.
A checkpoint for the municipal employees.
What is this thing? Oh, it's the... nope, stop. We're not talking to Yukels now. We're going in the door. Yeah, he's got the octopus logo on his hat. That's apparently a big deal. Hello? Please click.
Given the living conditions here, I can understand why the policeman's so nice.
Is that sarcasm? Oh, it's the pass stamper. What's going on?
A stamp. Looks like something's missing, though.
Is it a candle? Cool. Stamp parts. Can I put the pass down?
Impossible.
No.
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
Sponge.
There's a shape ingrained in the leather.
I guess so? I don't know, Senna. I think we put the candles here, right? But maybe I have to melt them
Not
first.
a chance. Impossible.
It's not ready yet. Okay. Ah, this is where we put the pass. Okay. All right. So let's take that. And let's take this. I don't know why I want to take this, but we'll take it anyway. And then something else. The rammer seems gone, along with the Stampy. Yeah.
Nothing useful here.
That's a shame. Whoa, something clickable?
Stamps. But not one is the right shape, of course.
Well, it doesn't really matter what shape it is, right? Alright, so I have another thing. And it's not exactly clear how I put these parts together. But I have bits. Can I... Maybe they'll give me some tips if I observe. Use.
Ink.
Okay, so there's ink on the sponge. That's good.
Apparently, I need to have the official Valzenbor stamp on this for it to be accepted as official.
Right, yeah. If it's not official, then obviously it's not official.
Over time, the stamp got imprinted into the leather. It looks like the Valzenbor stamp.
Does that mean that I can, like, apply ink to it or something? Wondering if that means that I need to, like, do things differently here? Can I do something with this as it stands, or do I still need to do something else? Wait, what is this?
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
Oh, so we need to... So now that I've taken the sponge, can we put it back?
No way. It doesn't work.
No. We need to do something else with the sponge before we can put it back.
Impossible.
Alright, we probably need to do something else before we can do anything with this. So I guess let's go back and figure out something else. What do I think we can take advantage of? There is the smith has like his forge, right? Maybe we can take advantage of that and use that to like stamp things.
Great ostriches always need lots of attention. Lots.
Lots. Well, that's better than Took, I guess.
The Yukol craftsmen must make these statuettes by the dozen.
Right, let's go hang out at the forge and see if we can do something with that. Oh my god, please! Just walk!
This forge is magnificent.
Is it? Is that... I mean, I'll believe you. You would know better than I, probably.
Hello.
Oh, maybe he'll just be able to make me a thing.
Need something from Forge?
Yeah, I need a stamp.
Well, yes, I do. I need a stamp that has the same shape as the Valsambor seal and that I can use with the press at the camp gate.
Complicated. Need model. Tuk. You have that, Miss Catwalk?
Yeah, probably. This could be a model.
Miss Catwalk, bring much junk for Smith.
Here, give him the... There it is.
Complicated. Smith also need wax for mold.
I got that. Why is open the inventory a button? Why not just take me into the inventory and then I can cancel out?
Good junk. Stamp ready in not long time.
Good. Quicker than you can rotate the camera. Now I have a Stampy. Oh, sweet. Is that all I need? Where are you going, Miss Catewalk? More like Miss Can't Walk. Ha 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 ha. Get out of here. It's probably hand-searingly hot still. Yeah, but that's why she's wearing gloves. I don't... Yeah, probably. Wait. There was a clicky here.
Clinic. I hope Kirk is okay up there.
I hope so, too. Alright, well, good enough. Gloves without fingers. I didn't even look. I just made something up and hoped that it agreed with reality. For all I know, she could be wearing fuzzy mittens.
Nothing
Like, I
useful
really
here.
didn't. I have no idea what she's got on her hands. Alright, now...
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
Let's apply a stamp.
No way.
No?
Impossible.
No?
That's not right. Not a chance.
Okay. Well, we can put this back. And this is almost assuredly the right thing to do at this point.
Only the stamp is missing. How practical.
Okay. Ah, now I can put a thing there.
Impossible. Not a chance.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't work.
Why doesn't it work? Do I need ink?
That's not right.
I guess I need to have inked it first? Where do I think ink exists?
An old sponge. It's all dried out.
Okay.
An old sponge. It's all dried out.
I need to fix the sponge. Got it. There's nothing useful here.
Stamps,
nothing useful over here.
But not one is the right shape, of course.
So we need ink? I guess we need ink.
Given the living conditions here, I can understand why the policeman's so nice.
Right. So we need to go digging for ink. Okay. I bet we can find more stuff. Let's go find stuff. Somewhere in the Yukol's little bazaar. Probably find the thing we're looking for. Probably.
Guide Kerr gone much too long time.
Yes, much too long time. I agree. I don't want to have to listen to people talk is the thing. Somewhere here is ink, or something I can use as ink.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
Lion tourists liked Yukol's before. Yukol's not stay too long time around Valsambor. If ostriches try swim in lake, yum yum kilak.
I see. Why is it two things? How do I make it do the one thing? If I... Like, it's got the eye and the talk. How do I make it do one of those things and not the other?
Valsambor fishermen know kilak very, very good.
This is not useful so far. Maybe I missed a thing in the spirit hut.
Sinister. What a funny smell.
Maybe the owl knows the answer. I wonder if the owl knows how many licks it takes to
Ayahuasca's
get to
owl.
the Tootsie Roll center.
It looks
of a
as
Tootsie
stubborn as ever.
Miss Kate Walker go great journey with you, Coles.
Please stop giggling at me. It's very weird.
Miss Kate Walker not total.
Hey, Shadowed Mage, how's it going? Alright, none of these things appear to be ink. Or a way to use my stamp.
Ink.
Or maybe it's... I think I just need to get it wet, maybe? Use. What does that mean, use? Oh, use with her. Why is she usable? Can't use... Okay, so maybe I could use it. That's what the thing with the dialogue was. I could use the stamp with the guy. Is she... Oh my god, please just get out of the... Help. Alright, so does that mean that I can... Yeah. Alright. Use! 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 Indicate to me that I am actually doing a thing!
What a strange sculpture.
Oh, we already did this.
Looks like a kind of octopus or squid.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Alright, none of these things have done the thing that I want. So I guess let's keep digging. Let's keep looking around. Aw, you could pet the dog. And by dog, I mean Snostrich. Does that mean that this is an interaction point? It is an interaction point. But apparently I can't use any of the things. I don't know why.
I can go inside this yurt.
Sure, let's go in the yurt.
What a pretty pattern.
It doesn't actually look like there's anything else I can do in here. Nor are there inventory interaction modes. Alright, everything is fine. All Snostriches are good Snostriches. Sure. Alright, none of this actually seems useful, huh? What am I missing? Is there an NPC that I could have interacted with and haven't? Can I go back out the other way and dip it into the water? I don't think I can go back out the other way, though. As much as it would potentially be useful to just dip the thing into the lake. But I think, like, I can't actually go out this way anymore. I was gonna say, Icarus, like, the lake seems like it would be a good way to wet the sponge, right? It's all dried out. We just need to wet it again. Apparently not.
What an amazing jumble. Not at all like New York markets.
What an amazing jumble. Who's this guy?
When you get into Valsambor, drop by my tavern.
Oh, it's the
got
tavern
the best food
guy.
in town.
It's a good thing I've already talked to him. I must be missing something. I just... Weird. Also, I don't understand why this is an interaction point. What am I supposed to be giving the Snostrich? Apparently none of the things that I have in my inventory can be given to the Snostrich. Smells like wet Snostrich, probably. I don't know when is the last time my nose even worked, though, so we're probably fine. Do you know about ink?
Doop, doop.
We've already tried talking to the owl and to Ayawaka. Alright, yeah, if I need help, I'll ask. Maybe I'll talk to the smith again. Can I even talk to the smith again? Nope, we are done with the smith. There's a bunch of people to talk to, but not much else to do here. What is this?
The Yukol craftsman must make these
Oh, it's the
statuettes by
statuette.
the dozen.
God, the angling on this stuff is so ridiculous. And then there's stuff that's like behind visible things that are clickable, even though they're like, you can't even see what you're clicking on. You think you're clicking on something else? Okay. Why is this so messy? Do I still need to do something with the stamp, right, Mr. Gecko? I can't just take it back to the machine? Or do I have all the tools I need right now and I can just go back to the machine and do the thing? As long as I figure out how it works. so weird. I mean, it seems like I have to use the... use the stamp on something.
Ayahuasca's owl. It looks as stubborn as ever.
But, like, the number of things that I can use the stamp on...
Miss Kate Walker go great
limited.
journey with you, Coles.
I'm trying to give you a stamp, lady. I guess not. Maybe this is ink? No? Not quite yet, Mr. Gecko. Although, I don't know that I'm going to get anything out of this. I don't honestly think like I am going to stumble upon something satisfying here. Why is this interactable? Also, why can't I use the thing? I'm gonna try going in here one more time. And all that's here is pillows and patterns, so probably not.
If only I had the time to take a little nap.
And if I open my inventory, there's nothing interactable out here. So there's no interaction. Nothing. Okay. What else do I think I could do? Where else do I think I could go? We could try outside again and see if there was like an interaction point that I missed or something. Oh, there's stuff out here. Well, that probably helps.
Tuk tuk sugar!
The hell did you just say to me?
Bairtla, Miss Catwalk.
Bayirtla to you too. Oh, there's just an actual squid here. Cool. Yes, I will rub the sponge all over the squid. That seems like a good idea. Great! Figured it out.
So that's the famous lake that won't freeze anymore.
Because it's covered in ink. Or oil now, I guess. This seems as reasonable as anything else, Mr. Gecko. It's fine. I just didn't know that there was a place with a squid. Alright, well, now that we know there's a place with a squid, everything seems a lot easier. Alright, now it'll be fine. Probably. I like how the policeman is just standing there watching me walk in and out of the official policeman's hut with the stamper and everything. He's like, whatever. She could do what she wants. As long as she's not trying to get past me without a pass. Like, alright, great. Here, have a sponge soaked in ink. I've done it. Oh, good. Hello? Can you get out here and do the thing? Thank you. Oh, and then oh, right. I understand how this works. I get the ink on the thing, move it out of the way, and then stamp it again. Alright, that definitely looks like an official seal. Looks sufficiently official to me.
Hello, Miss Walker. Very happy to finally catch up with you.
Nice to meet you
Mr.
too.
Canton,
I'm
what on earth do you
I was
want?
just leaving.
To take you back home, whether you like it or not. ...
You recognize
Come on,
him.
give me your
Okay.
hands, please.
What? Why would I let you? What? Who the hell are you? Why do you think I would do this?
Did you understand anything that I asked you?
Why is everybody so condescending when you don't answer them?
Mr. Canton, I don't know how much the people who hired you promised for delivering me to them. But if it's only a question of money, maybe...
Yeah, that's also a good question, Icarus.
Stop right there, Miss Walker. You're being a tad insulting. Listen, my professional integrity has never been in doubt in over 20 years of work. Come on, wrists out.
Wrists out. Why am I just putting up with this?
Mr. Marson? Finally, I have her. Yes, she is safe and sound. I have Miss Walker under control. I'll keep you informed of our progress. It'll take a day or two at most. I suppose there are a few procedural obstacles to overcome before we can leave the country.
Yes, I agree, Senna.
Listen, all these things I'm accused of are completely untrue. Hans's murder, embezzlement, it's nonsense. And while we're wasting time here, I can't help the Ukels. And believe me, they really need it.
I am not your enemy, Miss Walker. If you haven't done anything like you say, it's in your interest to go back and defend yourself in court.
Is it in my interest? I don't think it's
There's
in my
nothing left
interest.
for you to do here anyway.
I don't
Not
think it's your
everyone
job to
here
tell
is
me
your
what's in my
friend these
interest.
parts, I'm afraid.
Trick Canton. Okay. If I call for help, who's gonna help? The Ukels? Maybe.
Well,
Nothing personal, you understand, Mr. Canton. But I'm not leaving with you. There's no way.
I don't think you really have a choice.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Help! Help! Help me!
He doesn't care.
My God, Miss Walker. Shut up, will you? Don't make me gag you.
Good luck, Mr. Detective.
God, I don't believe it. Yes, I thought I heard someone shouting too.
Oh my God, this guy.
No, it didn't come from here. More like the other side. Over there. Follow me.
Quick! I have to get free and get out of here while Canton is busy.
Okay.
Useless.
What else is there? There's the stamper. Wait, can I inventory? I have a knife. Can I use the knife on myself? Apparently not. There's nothing on this side of the room? Really? What is this? Excuse me? What am I doing here? Like, I get that it's a thing I can click on. But why was clicking on the bottle?
It didn't break. God, I need to find something else.
Oh, I see. I was trying to break the bottle.
Useless.
Apparently we're just breaking stuff. Ah, there we go. Now we have broken glass that we can cut ourselves on. That seems more likely than actually being able to use it to cut the zip tie. Right? Or just walking outside with our hands tied behind our back. Or just not letting the guy zip tie us in the first place? Yeah, cut ourselves and bleed out is probably the solution. Nope, no problem. Easy. Do this every day of my life.
Free at last. All right, let's get out of here before Canton comes back.
Through the window. Or just the door? Where he's right outside anyway? Like, he's right out here anyway, right?
I was just calling you for help. Why didn't you come? You are police officers, aren't you?
I have my orders, and they're not to intervene in the affairs of the American detective. The order came from up high, you know. And besides, my officially designated duty here is to make sure that only people with a proper pass may have access to the town. The rest isn't one of my official assignments, miss.
I see. Your spirit of initiative does you proud. I'd still like to go back to Valsambor now.
Without a pass, you shall not pass.
Alright, fortunately for me, we have a pass now. And a brochure.
Miss Walker! No, wait! I have an arrest warrant for this woman. Arrest her!
You don't have a pass, buddy. Good job, Yuko.
My pass! Give it back to me! Immediately, you hear?
What pass? I don't see a pass. Walking into the camera. Oh my god. Walking into the camera so the camera clips into the necklace. Oh boy. Yeah, this is pretty silly. Achievement unlocked! The castle. I've reached Valsambor despite my pursuer and the red tape. Hooray. We've done it. We did a thing. Alright, now where are we going? Sure are a lot of places to go, and not much to interact with here. We're looking for the guy that, has the... Oh, we found a drunk. You can tell because there's trumpets. He looks familiar. Why does he look familiar? He looks like the captain. Which the captain?
Are you okay, sir? One more step and you were in the drink.
Ian. Oh.
Pardon?
It's me, Captain Obo. Obo! Proud commander of the just as proud crystal. So don't you, sir, me.
Well, delighted. Captain, I'm Kate Walker. I'm looking for Steiner's, the clockmaker.
If I fall in the water, sailor, it'll be to go straight to hell. So don't...
Oh, he's got the octopus on his hat
fall
also.
in the water, sailor. You understand? Bastard's waiting for me.
He seems very
Who
helpful.
are you talking about?
The monster of the lake is waiting for us all, miss. Everyone's time comes eventually. To finish the work. Come on, back in the fight. Because you can never lower your guard. Never.
Okay. Bye, Captain Obo. Good chatting with you. Alright, let's head over here. This seems like a good idea. Where am I going? Is Steiner over here somewhere? One of these Steiners? Oh, that's his ship. That's great. I guess we can't go this way. We can go this way. We just need to go further around because camera angles. Are one of these a door? Can I engage with anything out here? I'm not seeing any dots. Just water. Okay. I guess we'll go talk to the dude on the bench, maybe? This guy. Ah, there's a door. Let's just go straight for the door, actually.
A tavern.
Oh, it's the guy's tavern. No, that sounds fine. Seems like a charming chap. I agree, Sir Miss Top Hat. I think he was very charming. Who are you? We've got a tavern maid.
Excuse me, please, miss.
Yes?
I'm looking for Simon Steiner's.
Simon Steiner is my grandfather. My name is Sarah. Sarah Steiner.
Pleased to meet you, Sarah. I'm Kate Walker. Can you tell me where I can find your grandfather's workshop?
Of course. You'll find his shop is at the end of the alleyway, on the left, just as you leave it, in the main avenue. Can I ask what you want with him? Because he's rather old, you know.
I'm accompanying the Ucal caravan. Apparently your grandfather is
Where
supposed
this
to be making a
plot thinks it's going,
mechanical
I have no idea where
prosthesis
this
for
plot's
Kirk,
going.
their spiritual chief, who had a bad accident recently.
This story,
Without
though,
the artificial leg, Kirk won't be able to go along with the great migration of his people. And on top of that, the Ucals won't leave without their guide.
You're accompanying the Ucals? My God, you're so terribly lucky. When I was little, Grandfather used to tell me all about their adventures, full of mystery and magic.
Oh, she's coming with us. Okay, great.
Do you like life in Valsambor?
Oh, there's really not that much to talk about here, you know. I spend all my time here or with Grandfather since he got sick.
That's good. We could use a sidekick.
There was no one who could keep an eye on him for you?
We can't afford it, I'm afraid. I also think I prefer it this way. My grandfather is my only family.
So the reveal here is that because her grandfather is like a clockmaker or something, she's actually an automaton? That's how we think this is going to work? Steiner is actually a Vorarlberg or something?
You seem to like the Ucals, Sarah. I get the impression that's rare in Valsambor.
It's true that when it comes to the Ucals, people around here can be a bit silly. They go out of their way to make the nomad scapegoats for all of the town's problems since they got stuck here.
But you don't, do you?
It's been
course not.
2 weeks! How long do they have to make the
He's
dudes their
actually seen 3 or 4 of the
scapegoats?
great ostrich migrations in his lifetime, and he always really respected those strange people. He even made sure I would admire them too, you know.
Why does she remind me of, like, Riku? She reminds me of Riku from Final Fantasy X. Maybe it's just the voice actress.
I guess you're pretty close to your grandfather?
Yes. Of course he can get a bit grumpy, especially the last few years. But he's actually really adorable, and you should see the work he does. Give him a few cogs and springs, and he'll give you some unbelievably incredible invention. He almost makes mechanical objects seem alive.
Oh, she's definitely an
I see exactly what you mean. I used to know someone like that, too.
The only problem we have is that business collapsed when he got sick. I really do believe that if I didn't have the waitressing jobs to make ends meet, we'd probably have to close up shop.
Thank you for your help.
I'll be stopping in to see Grandfather on my next break. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe.
Yes, I hope so. Goodbye, Sarah.
Is it worth it to try and do anything in here? There's a lot of people I could talk to. I think I'm uninterested in talking to people.
That shape there in the water. What is it?
It's Queelock! Just like the one that I dipped the sponge in ink for. Same thing. It was just a baby Queelock.
Ah, miss, delighted to see that you finally managed to leave the Yukol camp.
Yes, thank you very much for the pass.
Well, now that you're at last here, you'll be able to taste my famous borscht.
It would be my pleasure, but I do have to find Steiner the clockmaker right away.
Simon
Just
Steiner?
feeding me foreshadowing.
In that case, you should speak with Sarah, our young waitress. She's his granddaughter.
Tell me about Captain Obo. That seems like it's going to be interesting.
I met that man recently. A certain Captain Obo. He doesn't seem very with it.
And he's been that way for 20 years, miss.
20 years.
Can you imagine? He used to command
Can
the
you
Crystal,
imagine?
the boat that made the crossing between here and the amusement park, on the other side of the lake. And he wasn't the same man then.
You mean he wasn't a drunkard?
How are things in town? They don't seem to be going that well.
If you ask me, the atmosphere is horrible. At least half the people don't want the U-Calls right at our door. Most of the shopkeepers even made the decision to go on strike over what they saw as unfair competition. Also,
What are the U-Calls even
Valsambor
selling?
hasn't been the same in the last 20
Pumpkins?
years. There it is.
Is Simon Steiner well known here in Valsambor?
What is
For a
this
long
place?
time, he was rather popular. You know, he isn't just a clockmaker. He knows everything about mechanical objects. He
For
repaired
some
everything
reason,
for
this guy's
everybody here in
dialogue
Valsambor.
specifically really doesn't line
He
up
also
with
designed the
the
amusement park on the other side of the lake with a
with the
colleague of
subtitles
his,
as much. I
a
don't know
French
why.
automaton creator, if I remember right. You could say Valsambor owes a lot to Simon Steiner, miss. So when he got sick, I offered to hire Sarah to help a little. You understand?
I'm off. Thank you again for your help.
They sell
See you soon, miss.
tuk-tuks, obviously. I should have seen that one coming. Oh, it's the dude's wife. The one who took his wallet. Why does Captain Obo look familiar? Like, his model. It just reminds me of some other character that I've seen in... Maybe not this game, but maybe a similar game? I don't know. It's weird. Like, his face just looks really familiar. Alright, so somewhere out here, right? This way? That way? Probably that way. Where am I going? This is awkward as hell. Alright, what do you have to say for yourself?
Lost your way, pretty girl?
Oh, get out of here. Don't talk to me. You're garbage. Ah, we found it. Great. Oh, listen to those clocks. Think this is the right place. Oh, thank you. This looks
Hello.
like the kind of dude that would have a
Are you
Vorarlberg key.
Mr. Steiner? I'm sorry to bother you,
my
Mr.
God.
Steiner. My name is Kate Walker, and I've come to pick up the prosthesis for Kirk, the Yukel spiritual guide.
And well,
No
dear
idea,
Miss
Senna.
Walker. Dr. Efimova has informed me that the young man was not yet in any sort of condition to withstand the operation, and that...
Mr. Steiner, Are you all right?
What the hell just happened?
It is impossible.
Ah.
That pendant you have around your neck. I would be very obliged if you would entrust me with it for a moment. Please, Miss Walker.
What is with his mouth?
Mein Gott. An XZ-2000 automaton heart in perfect working
Mein
condition.
Gott.
A compensating spring memory. Pendulum ventricles and small mechanical pumps. Everything seems in excellent condition. Donnerwetter! Where on earth did you steal this, Miss Walker?
Donnerwetter?
What?
This is
Are
ridiculous.
you calling me a thief, Mr. Steiner? I haven't stolen anything from anyone. This is all I have left of my friend Oscar. Give it back to me right now.
Ah, so. And yet I am actually very familiar with this type of precision mechanism. An infernal precision. Incredible, unique expertise. For this was a Vorarlberg automaton, Miss Walker.
I know that.
Yes. It was Hans Vorarlberg who designed this object. Tell me, did you know
Why
that?
would you think I wouldn't know
Oh,
this?
yeah. He even lived here a few years.
Oh, yeah.
We did a lot of work together. He taught me so many
This is
different things, you
unbelievable.
know.
It's
So
it
is useless
really
to try
feels
and
like
make
they
up
wrote
silly
the script
stories,
for an
Miss
entirely
Walker.
different set of
And I
voice
am afraid
actors.
that I am not about to allow you to leave here as long as you have not told me the truth about where this object comes from.
You need to close your mouth, buddy. Tell him where to get off. Alright, we can talk about Oscar, I guess.
Mr. Steiner, Oscar was a very special automaton. He inspired almost human emotions. But today he doesn't exist. He isn't dead, of course. Because what has never lived cannot die. Oscar was just dismantled. It had to be like that. All that I have left of him is that heart, a heart made of metal.
It's far more than just a heart, miss. It's far more like a kind of mechanical hard drive. A computer that is full of cogs, gears, and springs, but...
Did he just have a heart attack? Too excited about mechanical hearts?
Mr. Steiner, are you all right?
My heart... need... my medication.
Is it like a hard drive or
Quickly!
like a computer? It's both, obviously.
Just don't move. I'll go and get your medication right away.
Where is his medication?
Empty.
Is this his medication? It's an empty cup. Is it hidden in one of the... What?
Make yourself right at home. Don't mind me. I just own the place.
Trying to find your medication. Maybe if you told me where it is, I wouldn't have to go messing around with all this stuff. Literally all I am trying to do is the thing that you need right now. What the hell? Fascinating. I suppose now is not the time. I don't know why you would hide your medication in something like that. Also, I'm going to take literally everything I can. What did I just take? Newspaper clipping. Great. I am going to rob you blind, buddy. I'm going to steal literally everything that's not nailed down.
Kirk's prosthesis. But it looks like it isn't finished.
Where is... That was a great camera jump. If I was your medication, where would I be? Maybe in one of the drawers? It looks like it's not down here. Yeah, right, Icarus? Is it in the drawer over here? Oh my god.
That could do him more harm than good.
Yes, that is unlikely to be a medication.
Nothing that can help him.
It's not in the jar of medication? Jar of things? Oh, good. Stuff I can take. Steiner's prescription. Oh. That's maybe useful. Here. Okay. Family of medicine, accredited specialist, 2 vials of spironolurone, 3 boxes of lasilactide. Take daily, preferably at tea time. Okay.
There's no point.
The gears, there's no point in the gears, okay. None of these things are the things?
That could do him more harm than good. No medication.
None of these things are the things he needs. Where would we expect your medication to be, sir? Apparently it's none of these things. Do you know where your medication is? Where's my mouse? Okay.
My heart. I need my medication. Quickly.
Yeah, but like, where is it? Do you want to just
all that
tell me where it
clattering
is?
must get really tiring after a while.
That might be helpful. Is it in the clock? Did you hide it? What? What? At tea time. When is tea time? What time is tea time, you guys? I literally don't know what tea time means. Is that like noon? 1? What even time is it? How do you read an analog clock? It's 1:45. Excuse me? Is tea time 2? Is it 3? Sometime between lunch at supper. Okay. Apparently it's 5. And it just has his medication built into it. That's... Alright, I mean... Presumably you do this daily. Why do you need medication now? Is this how the medication is supposed to work? Are you supposed to have, like, constant access to it? Just like, oh, sometimes you just need it as an emergency? Which is maybe different from, like, taking it daily?
Thank you for your precious help, my dearest Miss Walker. I'm afraid I may have judged you somewhat hastily.
Don't mention it, Mr. Steiner. Tell me about the prosthesis. I need to take it back to Kirk very quickly. If, of course, you agree to let
That was
me
pretty
have it.
silly.
Yeah. I just have a few
He did not
small
say yeah.
adjustments to
He
make.
said
It
yeah.
involves very precise and meticulous mechanics, understand?
This voice acting.
Will it take long? I'm sorry to insist, but I also have to give a hand to those unfortunate Yukels. I need to help them get across the lake with their herd of ostriches. I'm so worried about them.
Once the mechanical leg is at last ready, I can go to the clinic and bring back young Kirk to you. That way you only have to worry about what happens to the other Yukels.
Okay. Let's do
Will
that.
you do that, Mr. Steiner? That would really be a great help.
So, perfect.
Why does perfect
But
have a K
dear
in
Miss
it?
Walker, are you aware of what lies in store for the nomads when they reach the other side of the lake?
Not at all, but presumably
what on earth's the
they
matter,
are.
Mr. Steiner?
The next stage of your journey is the poor, cursed town of Baranor. It has become hell on earth since the time of the last great ostrich migration.
That does sound problematic.
Please join me downstairs for a moment, Miss Walker. I'll show you exactly what I mean.
Okay. Is there anything else I can mess around with before... What is this smoke? I want to mess around with this bird thing over here. I hope not. He better give that back. What is happening here? Oh, I have the heart. Could I have put the tea time thing here? The cup? Cup. Tea time thing. Cup. Maybe I was supposed to interact with the cup. Oh. What did I just hit? Film reel. Great, thanks. Just click on things until one of them goes into my inventory. They really like this mini game of something hidden under other things and you have to move the things around in order to find the one thing in the box. They really enjoy that one. I don't know why they're so into that one, but they're definitely into it. It's on now. It works.
Fantastic.
Oh, I couldn't have clicked it before while it was off? Because the light was off. Yeah, I'm not allowed to look at it unless it's on. Wait, where's my cursor? What is going on here? And he's just hanging around in the corner like a like a turned off automaton.
Let's try something else.
Oh, you could put the film reel there. Is this what you wanted? Oh, yeah, my bad. Teatime, of course.
Baranor, the cursed
Man, that was a good book.
Baranor, the martyred town. Baranor has been nothing but a field of ruins and desolation since a week after the explosion of reactor number 3 in the nuclear power plant.
Oh.
Baltimore is on the other side of the lake, sheltered from the prevailing wind, and fortunately it seems to have been spared from the deadly radioactive clouds. Our town was mobilized to go to the aid of our neighbors.
It's a good thing this documentary exists.
Although our town's means were modest when compared to such a catastrophe, there were nonetheless among us some brilliant mechanical engineers. In record time, they developed a small army of automatons capable of helping the affected people. Those men and dogs of steel could go where a human no longer set foot without becoming seriously ill. Over there, they could be excavators, rescue workers, and treasure bearers.
Amazing.
Oscar, they all look like him.
Truly magnificent pieces, Nishtvar.
Nishtvar?
The model is most assuredly one of Hans's major masterpieces.
Their mission was to bring back any survivors of the catastrophe to Baltimore.
They're all good. They are all good.
The best care in Dr. Zamyatin's clinic. The
Nishtvar, though.
The
Wow.
ferry usually responsible for linking the towns of Baltimore and Baranor every day carried the new type of rescuers to the scene of the drama and brought back the survivors of the catastrophe.
Oh, so we gotta sober up Odo so
Baranor
he can
suffered the
take us
ravages of a
across the
nuclear
thing.
accident.
Great.
But according to that film, the automatons you designed with Hans should have helped save lots of lives, right?
I'm afraid that's not how things went. Because of Captain Obo, who... Ah, that must be Sarah. Please come this way, Miss Walker. I'll introduce you.
Apparently Captain Obo screwed everything up. Unfortunate.
A woman's writing saying, "Grandfather, don't forget to take your medication 3 hours before dinner."
Oh, cool. Now we know when tea time is. When is dinner? Why is 8 dinner? Would I be expected to know that 8 is dinner? He's old. Wouldn't dinner be like 6?
Tools that would have suited Hans.
Is there going to be something around here that tells me when dinner time is? Maybe all the clocks are stopped at dinner time for some reason? Is there really nothing I can do here other than turn the light on and say magnificent?
Fantastic.
Alright, whatever. Nothing else to do here, I suppose.
Miss Walker, may I introduce you to Sarah, my granddaughter?
We've actually already met. Haven't we, Sarah?
I actually owe Miss Walker a
She
candle.
recognized you, did she? She didn't...
Thanks to her calmness and peace of mind, I'm still here.
All
and
she
on
did
my
was
feet.
stare at me,
She found
blankly.
my medication and gave it to me before it was too late. Donnerwetter.
You don't mean you had another attack, do you?
What does
you're being so very naughty,
Donnerwetter
Grandfather.
mean?
You absolutely must let Dr. Zamiatine examine you.
Come on, stay calm, my little child. When I go to the clinic to take the prosthesis to the young Yukol, I'll stop by and see the good doctor. Until then, why don't you make yourself really useful
Doctor
to
is the
Miss
German
Walker?
word. D-O-K-T-O-R.
She's looking for some way to transport the Yukol caravan to the other side of the lake.
Well, I think I've already found the solution. The boat in the film, the Crystal, it must be the ship that's docked in the port. If it was able to transport the automatons you and Hans built, it could carry the ostriches across the lake.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. But unfortunately, there's a slight problem of size, dear Miss Walker.
Is there? Also, how dare you?
What on earth do you mean?
Obo became a poor wreck when he simply abandoned our automatons.
This
in
is not a
Baron.
problem of...
The
a
coward now drowns
sizable
his sorrows
problem.
in vodka.
Not a
He's
problem
convinced that
of
he
size.
fled because of the monster in the lake. Heh. Apparently, the imbecile saw the monster, Himmelgott. So he
What?
went back on his tracks, abandoning all the automatons in Baranor, as well as the people they were there to rescue.
Ah, I see.
Grandfather, I know you're still really angry with Captain Obo because he abandoned the automatons that you built with your friend Hans in Baranor. He was supposed to wait for them. They were going to take all the survivors they found in
Didn't
the
he
rubble
just
to the
say
boat
all of
and then
this?
bring everyone here to safety in Valsambor. But in the end, when he got to the beach at Baranor and saw the disaster and all the dead, he became really afraid. The disease, the radiation. He must have had an uncontrollable
The
panic
radiation?
attack, so he immediately turned back.
What
Dumped the machines on the crystal into the lake and
is
came back
going on
empty-handed to
here?
Valsambor. And the automatons have been there ever since, in hell.
What
But who knows? Maybe today he'll want to sell. I'm sure Kate will be capable of convincing him to help the Yukels.
She's
I have
not
to
human.
Go do my waitressing
She's an
shift in the
automaton, right?
tavern.
She's definitely a robot. Yeah, I agree.
Come by and see me later on, okay? Captain Obo will be there.
All right, then. I'll try and convince Captain Obo. Thank you for everything, Mr. Steiner.
I don't know if I really should wish you good luck, dear Miss Walker.
Waiting on the nonary reference. Yikes.
Baranor is only an open grave now.
Why are you such a stereotype? Everything about this is problematic. Achievement unlocked. Steiner family. Did I?